Welcome everybody back to Evolution 2013. I'm joined by Mr. Seth Killian. How's it going?
Yeah, it's awesome to be back here with my good friend James Chen. This has been an incredible event so far. I cannot believe some of the things I've seen today already, and I'm really looking forward to what we're about to see coming up next.
So let me ask you this question.
Please.
Can you believe that this is Friday? This is day one.
I gotta say, there's been a lot of roller coasters today. There's complete madness, of course, streaming with our partners at Nico Nico, and it's completely amazing.
Complete madness?
What's going on?
Unadulterated madness. Come on, Seth.
We're not. Look, it's not finals day yet, James. I can't bring out my 9-syllable words yet. We got to keep it under control. But really, just some incredible Street Fighter. We've seen some solid upsets, but some very near upsets. I was hoping would go a couple different ways.
Right.
Some guys with a lot of heart, and yeah, it's just been. I honestly think it feels like finals already. Like, I don't know how this is going to maintain.
Yeah, I mean,
for the rest of the weekend.
I mean, obviously we had Tekken finals already. We had Persona finals. So it's just like that mood is already in the room. This room has that buzz going on, and now we're just heading to these semis, which is just killer after killer after killer.
And shout outs to my old NorCal brethren, Bronson Tran, for a strong finish. Overcame a lot of personal demons to achieve that, and GamerB, obviously a man that Evo put on the map, and well, obviously his play put him on the map.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, he got second place last year, and you know that that's still burning in his memory. He got first place at Southeast Majors, and here he's going to try to defeat Japan's Uryo, one of the best Sakura players.
So solid.
So here we go. Nice little, I mean, a tiny life lead for GamerB right now. He established a little bit of momentum early on. Nice
wow, what
reaction.
an answer to that fireball.
And that had to have been like an air Jaguar kick that came out as neutral jump.
The neutral short, yes. It's non-standard counter.
Ooh, that's standing forward. Good anti-air. He can combo that with sweep. I don't think that was a chip. I think
no, that was a legitimate hit.
Yeah, let's see. No, that was chip.
I am off to a good start here. Evolution 2013.
That is a lot of damage. I'm not gonna front on that
chip
one.
Counter's glitchy. I don't know.
There was another neutral jump short. Maybe this is a strategy for GamerB.
But GamerB, incredibly solid first round.
All right, there's that beefy standing roundhouse. So good at zoning out.
And that's the key, right, to this match. You got like Sakura in there. You have to keep her out of that distance where she can get her mix-up started, and Adon has just enough range to do that, and just enough counters to any fireball pressure.
Good combo, good link after that.
Beautiful completion. Wow. Wow. 3-frame crouching fears. Oh.
I just love that. Goes
Look at him breathing in like, hold that.
Goes for the throw, whiffs it, and still has the presence of mind not to panic and block. Just throws out that crouch fierce and gets the stun. Wow. Good stuff to Uryo. Wow.
Answered.
Let's just go right through
Jaguar kick. Burns the meter, completes the combo. 40% damage.
Oh, great read from GamerB to block low on that empty jump. And let's just wake up Fierce. But Uryo with an uncharacteristic combo drop.
Oh, I love that. It was so close to the ground. Good mix-up.
Okay. Oh, got the counter hit. And has enough meter for the FADC.
That should be. Oh, wow.
Another drop combo, but he's going to get it with the 2 low shorts. Yeah. All right, so Uryo taking game 1 over GamerB. As I said, GamerB second place, so close last year.
Yeah, and this is a hungry guy. GamerB, of course, the name coming from the hardworking B. Like, this guy puts in the work. Such a good attitude. Put Adon on the map. Now I think everyone understands the power of Adon. Definitely a top-tier character. And has the range, but played a dirty match there with Sakura last time.
That was an interesting choice for jumping attack. You don't see that move a lot from Adon. Nice whip punish.
Clean counter. Wow. A little too early.
And that crouch fierce and secure. Such an amazing anti-air. Oh, here we go. Good opportunity for good damage.
From the front.
All right, so now what's the mix-up? And GamerB so proficient with those safe jumps, the neutral safe jumps.
I just had to stop myself from clapping. Do you see my hands go up? I was just going to clap. Like, I don't think that's approved commentary.
They could probably hear it.
clap.
There you go.
Sound of 2 hands clapping.
Oh no, that Otoshi could not have been done on purpose, but gets away relatively unscathed.
It does recover relatively quickly.
Oh.
Now Gamer B changing his strategy here, not adopting to try and keep Sakura out. That worked so well for him that first round, and playing a dangerous game.
Oh wow, got him. But very minimal damage for Gamer B.
Whoa!
What the heck just happened?
Short hurricane.
Was that intentional? Not sure, but
he completed the combo out of there.
That was ridiculous. And of course, +4 on that EX. Oh, here we go. Oh, not in the super.
He needs this. He's in danger of being chipped out.
But he's still got another round, so he doesn't want to quite use all of his meter yet. He's trying to save it, and a great double neutral jump from Uryo to take that. And now Uryo at match point.
And I think that explains the lack of the super, trying to hold that meter.
Yep.
Wow, what a read!
And look at this, gonna start the round right away. 2/5 down in life, and then a mix-up. Now Gamer B's really gotta make a comeback here.
Oh, missed opportunity, yeah.
Oh, and there it is, that stand jab.
Covers so many options.
Oh, again, saving the super, not going for that.
Goes for the overhead and punished appropriately. Well played.
I think he won. Oh, wait, here's a big punish opportunity. He had no meter to FADC that. Gamer B, he's going to take a life lead off of this Ultra. Now what? What's he got?
From the front, didn't want to surrender the corner position. Maybe a little too obvious. Block, but not that time. Gamer B ties it up.
I thought that was going to be from the front as well. I mean, he backed up. He backed up enough. I mean, it looked like he walked backwards a good distance.
8 on some of the most ambiguous mix-ups in the business, front to back. Uryo now breathing, looking at the sky. What can I do?
Tied 1-1.
And I felt like Uryo played a pretty solid game there. A couple of mistakes, that EX, he didn't have meter to FADC, questionable.
Yeah, he really bet it all on that.
And I don't think he really had to in that position, so maybe he's looking at that, but obviously a lot of pressure here, even in day one.
Wow, crouched under that jump fierce. That jump fierce, such a good anti-ground, I should say.
And look at the speed on that answer to the fireball from Sakura, not letting her get any play with that whatsoever. He said if you want to get a free in, it's going to be Hurricane Kick with meter.
Oh, and the auto-correct EX uppercut for Gamer B is going to take it, and now Gamer B is at match point. He seems to have gathered himself after that first game pretty well.
2 world-class champions here. Again,
the crumple.
Nice counter. Saw that it was not going to be the focus breaker. Great punish.
Here we go with that meaty setup. He's just getting away. Smart stuff, actually.
I think that was pretty legit. I really like that.
Yeah. And
got out of the corner into clear space.
That time Gamer B just blocking after EX Hurricane. Knows that that's, I mean, it's a true block string if he wants it to be.
No follow-up. Catches the backdash, FADC.
Okay, good blocking from Uryo. Gamer B trying to get in.
No traction with that fireball.
Gamer B does a really good job switching between the air and the ground tag rotation. And here comes Uryo.
Wow, strange choice there. Hang off.
Danger of chip damage here, especially from Sakura, but doesn't need it.
Of course, this is going to go down to the last round. Uryo, Gamer B.
You can see the audience. The room is packed. It looks like a Sunday Finals day.
This is insane.
And the matches are just like a Sunday Finals day as well.
Standard pressure, nice overhead.
Gamer B down half life already.
We've seen him in this situation before.
But now he has the meter for uppercut, FADC. Wow, Gamer B with a lot of uncharacteristic neutral jumps. I think he's just execution errors.
Which is uncharacteristic. There's that stand forward
Here
again.
we go.
Gets the too low short.
No FADC, but he goes from the front again. That ambiguous jump attack.
And up with the hand, he popped right out of that chair. The hand extended. That seems like a special move he's been practicing at home. Pop out of the chair, extend the hand, send the loser away. Gamer B, big smile, thumbs up to his friends in the crowd. Gamer B, one of the happiest and cheeriest people that I've ever met. You gotta love it. He's just the big heart. The big heart. You can't, even when he beats you, you can't be mad at that guy. He's just solid gold. Yeah, absolutely. And wow, again, super close match down to the last round. And you know, just in case you thought maybe it's all downhill from here, no!
No.
We have this unknown, what's his name? Shen?
Xian
I don't
or
know.
something like that? Yeah, exactly.
Something.
I mean, Shen obviously he's a favorite. He's got to be a favorite to finish at least top 3 in this tournament. He's been dominating circuits around the world.
And again, the same way that GamerB came and put 8 on the map, I think at EVO, Shen putting Gen on the map in a big way. Everyone knew this character had potential, it had some stuff, but it was like, seems like too much hassle, like too many gaps, too many questions about this character. And Shen, I think, has answered all of those questions, going toe-to-toe with the very, very best in the world.
I mean, Gen is just, I mean, honestly, Gen is just one of those characters that you knew had the potential, but just nobody thought that was going, no one thought they had the execution to accomplish.
It's so much work. It's so much work. There's no free money with Gen. Like, you have to earn every part. His bread and butter combos are tough. Everything is tough. He's solid hard work. You're stance switching constantly. It's ridiculous.
You can see here the salty bets here. I mean, is it bad that PS3 lag is winning here?
Shoutouts to the trolls. You are my tribe. I walked your path for many a year, and until I reformed and took the high road. But I still love you.
All right, going to the ever so popular training stage.
Fists will fly at this location.
So his opponent here is Luffy from Europe.
Well known, a big favorite, obviously one of the strongest Europeans, and I think one of the stories for me this year has been the real strength of Europe finally emerging in a true way. Rose, again, also a very non-standard character that Luffy was a big part in elevating to really top-tier levels.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about Gen here, but Rose is considered by some potentially one of the weakest characters in the game, but Luffy has won so many tournaments in Europe against competition such as Alioun and Ryan Hart. It's uncanny. We have 2 supreme character specialists here.
And Rose with she's got a very unusual style. You really have to know this matchup. I trust Shen to know it, of course, but Rose plays at a very interesting range with a lot of options. Her backdash so fast creates a lot of opportunities. Stand forward, will we see it here? Yeah. No, too smart for that, too standard.
Yeah. And Rose also has that very far throw range, so she can actually catch you a lot of times when you're not ready for it.
And again, Rose, not a character that's going to really get in your face and blow you up too often. Not as explosive as Gen, but just sort of, you're forced to submit. Oh, big gamble.
Yeah. I mean, you know Shen has these safe jump setups, so it's just too much of a risk to go after a good block. Wow, anti-air jump charge.
Yeah. Here we go.
You see Shen trying to walk forward
and he holds both orbs through the throw. And he's willing to take it there. Now thinks he may have an opportunity with block damage. Will that make him too predictable? No, goes for the slide. That looked like it might have been punishable at that range.
Yeah, and you saw Shen. He was trying to inch forward to block those orbs and get them out of the way. And Luffy just with that perfect timing to walk right in there and get the throw.
Smelled it. He's really elevated Rose to an art. I think a lot of US players that have been toying with her have given her up. Luffy stands by her man, or in this case,
his woman. Alright, so Luffy taking that first round. Let's see if Shen make any adjustments here.
And Shen playing, I would say, if anything, with a little too much respect here for Luffy. Wow, gets the counter there. I think that's what he was fishing for. That explains my earlier question, because I felt like he was surrendering the range and really allowing Rose to stay at the distance she wants to, not bothering to jump in or anything like that, just standing back and taking it. Now finds his opportunity, just knocking it out of the park. That dizzy, too much scaling to close it out without spending the meter that he wants to save.
Oh, he just got you. Oh, wow, she backdashed in the middle of that.
That is not a true block string, that is correct.
Oh,
but
wow.
Unfortunately, backdash into more trouble.
Yep.
It all comes down to this.
And you saw
Strong
that.
round.
And in the last round, you know, one of the reasons why Gen is so tricky on that knockdown, he has 2 modes.
Wow, from there, pulls it off. And that is why he was saving that meter last time.
All right, so let's see what the setup is here. Yeah, see, first time he ended up in the front, and that time he ended up behind. It's so tricky to figure out which side he's going to be. And let's do a wake-up uppercut. That doesn't even have any invincibility.
He can afford it. He can afford it. Luffy burning this, thinking he might be able to get another one back again if the match goes his way. Not a lot of opportunity to focus against Gen. Goes for the tricky cross-up, no dice.
So Luffy in a tough position, but he's got that super. Any low strong, and
there it
super.
Is.
There it is.
What's Luffy got? from the back, straight up, completes it. Game 1, Luffy. Look at those eyes. Those are not eyes you want to see. Not in an alley. I'm not sure anywhere.
Contrast that to the expression on Shen's face right now. He is thinking very hard. And you know what? This may come down to the fact that he may not have a lot of Rose competition in Singapore.
And that could be an issue. Shen, a very studious player. He does put in the work, but if you don't have the competition against a particular character, that's something you have to deal with.
Yeah, see right there, trying to punish at ranges that he can't.
Yeah.
That he can't.
And that's what's so difficult for Gen. He's got somewhat short and not the best normals. And the thing I thought I really respected about the way that Shen had played that last round or the second round where he won, was that he put such a huge punish. Oh wow, big miss. He put such a huge beating on him for punishing that stand roundhouse, and really blew him up for that. And he was clearly waiting for it. And then Luffy was not put off by that whatsoever. I thought that would change his game plan and really get into his head. Not whatsoever.
Now Shin down to life. Wow.
I like the aggressive dash in.
You see, now that you got to be careful. Luffy might be trying to dash in and frame trap now.
Yeah.
And you saw right there Shin going with the kick mode jump so that it crossed up. Again, both of his jumps are different ranges. Oh, can he finish
That could be
this?
enough. Yes.
All right, so Shin taking round 1. Give himself a little breather room, but still, these are the worst situations. If you lose round 2, then it's just you feel like your breathing room is gone.
Yes.
And so it's nervous. And
wow, releases. No big punish from Rose. She's out of position.
Oh wow, read that dash. Good stuff. And I like how Luffy said, "I don't care if you read my dash. I'm just going to go for it right away again."
And notice Luffy now closing the distance a little bit, playing slightly more aggressively for a minute because he's got the super threat. And for Rose, super is a pretty solid option. For many characters, really it isn't. There it is.
Oh, no crumple. Wow, very fortunate not to have
Very,
that
very
counter
close,
hit.
yeah. That was a couple of frames away from end of the round.
And Luffy with those very good reactions and that low fear, keeping Shen out. Shen is having trouble getting in.
Good block, but he maintains the orbs for that throw attempt, picks it up.
Oh, he did it again.
Wakes it up.
Oh.
Wow.
Did he know that?
That is a very, that could not have been an accident. There's a very specialized counter to the EX drill.
Here we go, one more time with
He
the
did
orbs.
get it.
And he got in.
Goes low again. And Luffy.
Match point versus Shen.
Shen, one of the big favorites, a crowd favorite. A lot of heart with this guy. Luffy has a lot of fans, but I got to say Shen's got to be the crowd favorite in this situation. Everyone a little stunned so far. Gets the full crumple.
Singapore versus France, I believe.
That's correct.
Oh, and he got the meter for the super, but he's not using it just yet. Oh, if that had just barely clipped.
Is the disappointing thing about those hands. And now in the corner, this is very tough stuff.
Oh, wow.
Challenge. I like the challenge. Oh.
Yeah, doesn't want to give himself that bad setup situation. And again, those great low fairs, but look.
That's going to be it. Game 2 to Shen.
Bam. And Shen's going to take it with that quick hit confirm off of low short, low forward. A crucial chain that he has.
Straight into the super. Great stuff. Battling back. Shen looking like he's really feeling the pressure here.
It's the battle of the century.
There are no easy matches from this point forward. Everything is going to be like this. Everything is basically a top 8 match.
All national champions.
Yep. Any one of these matches could be your grand final.
And I feel like he was looking there again to punish that stand roundhouse. Wasn't quite able to do it there, but again, that threat maybe puts Luffy on his heels a little bit. Switching to some drills. And the drill is not ideally where she wants to be. It leaves her not in the best position to follow up, especially against Gen. Opens up more options for him.
Nice. Whip that stand roundhouse and just throw out another one right away. Knew Shin was going to try to close the distance.
And he hasn't been put off that stand roundhouse at all, and that's a critical part of this game.
All right. Okay, what setup does he have? Oh.
Goes for the hijinks, and again, we've discussed this before with Gen. Don't quick rise.
Yeah.
Just not worth it.
You see him walking forward.
Now Luffy has been making money off that.
Oh!
Beautiful completion. Did he? No way. There we go. Okay. Luffy has been making money with that low slide after Soul Satellite too much.
So
What is Shen worried about in that situation?
I think
He
he's
just wants
worried
to
about
back
that
up.
throw. He's
Yeah,
just worried
so he's
about that
back-
throw.
Take the throw.
Yeah.
Throw's a throw.
Oh, okay, he's got that crumple off of that stand roundhouse. like I said, Luffy has not been discouraged from it at all. Oh, there it is! The ambiguous jump attack.
Nice pursuit. Smell the back dash from Rose.
Gets a dizzy.
And just like that, Shen answering back.
Well, what do you know?
The next round decides it.
A last round on a last match.
I
What
know.
do you know? What do you know? Evolution 2013. But he's got to be careful because Shin has all that meter. Any touch is going to lead to a super now.
And now Rose also building that meter, not being forced to go to the EX drill too often for escapes.
Oh, there it is!
And that's early.
But this is basically a CBS2 match now. They just want to land their super meter. He's got one. Oh, no, he spent
Good
that
pursuit.
super
Oh,
meter.
wow. Luffy just burning the meter to get out of trouble. Doesn't want to get caught in any more shenanigans.
And Shin
Wow.
just purposely poking in
Yes.
to get hit by those because he causes the block stun on Luffy so he can't take advantage of it. Love that decision.
And to try and avoid any bigger damage, just got to smother that threat.
Yep.
It's like a fire that's burning. You got to put it out before it gets worse.
All right, here we go. What's the setup? Wow, he did nothing. He was trying to bait out the uppercut. Didn't quite happen. And
Now
Shin
Luffy on
not
his
with
heels.
enough meter. Okay, he goes in for the
Overhead surprise.
chip. That's no. Oh!
Wow, surprise. Okay, what's he got? No,
He
not
tried
enough.
Yeah, he tried to get a counter hit on that close stand forward. To keep the throw, and there it is! Shin gets him with a low strong.
And Luffy clearly visibly hurt by that. And there's some excited person.
Very
I don't know if
happy
that has some relation to Shen or not, but
And Luffy right now,
full of enthusiasm she
you
was.
know, very somber mood. You know that he felt like he just had that. He was right there. He was right there to take that.
Yeah, the victory is on the table, and it just sort of slides away from you, and it's just trying to maintain that focus through the whole thing can be so, so difficult. And obviously Luffy, again, I think one of the stories here for me of the past year has been the real strength of Europe, and everyone's like, oh, Reinhardt, okay, he beat some guys or whatever. Like, that guy does like level 3 focus attacks and crazy stuff and whatever. I think Ryan has looked incredibly strong. I think Europe in general has looked strong. Obviously, the French have a great tradition of Street Fighter. Very, very strong. We've seen for many years. I'm looking for that opportunity, but national pride on the line also really playing a factor here. But I think we'll see more from some very strong French competitors going forward.
You probably saw it on GamerBeat's shirt. He is sponsored by Aver Media. And Aver Media here, they're producing this Live Gamer Pro. This is actually a really cool little gadget here. You can record without a computer. You just plug HDMI in and an HDMI out, and then you can just start recording directly just from the machine
Someone
itself.
told me you can plug, like, I don't know, component cables into this thing or something
I think
too?
so. I think it has
That's
an adapter
insane.
for that. Yeah. And then the other cool thing about it too is I know that the device itself actually does a lot of the work, the compression and the encoding on it itself. So even if you use it as a capture device for streaming and such like that, it basically makes your computer do less work than a lot of other capture
Nice.
devices.
Takes the load off, so
Yes.
you don't have don't lag spikes and little slowdowns here and there.
Exactly. So just use the promo code EVO13LGP. That's LGP for Live Gamer Portable.
Cool piece of tech.
And PR Rog here. I saw Eduardo earlier on stream. I saw him earlier just wandering around. He was super happy because he had defeated Snake Eyes to get in the top 16 winners.
And Snake Eyes has been playing an incredible tournament. Very, very strong stuff from him. It's really the eye of the tiger. I love his focus. I love his Zangief. Great stuff. But PR Balrog, where do you feel his focus is right now? Because he's really been split, and I feel like sometimes it's over in Marvel, sometimes in Street Fighter really shines, but it seems like it's been waffling in like a strange way where I can't really figure out where his core game is. Obviously one of the most talented players in America right now, obviously representing Puerto Rico, the shining star.
I'm pretty sure he has a lot of focus in this game. I mean, judging from his expression after he walked up to me, he was like, I made top 16. But actually, this is a surprise, but not a surprise. San Diego's Chris King, one of the best Vega players in the country, here also in the winner's bracket.
Nice completion there on the focus.
Yeah, he's a player that doesn't get as much play as a lot of these other guys here in the winner's bracket. But a very solid player, very strong player.
And Vega, rarely a hype character, but really a smothering character and very, very dangerous. It's so easy for him to snatch victories away from you.
Yep. He's not a high damage character. He just gets his little damage on little nicks here and there.
He just sort of sits back and slowly kills you with a few things and really sort of limits your options. Not a blow-up character, doesn't get in there and go crazy.
Ooh.
That is the second full crumple we've seen, which is important for against the in the Balrog match.
Oh, great read there. PR Balrog going for 3 in a row, but
oh no! And again, I was asking myself, why is Chris at that range? Because that puts him back into the jab range for Balrog, which is, of course, what he lives and dies by.
Here we go.
Big damage off that, but it's going to take
What's
one
the
more.
Mix-up?
What?
Oh, smart stuff. He knew.
He read it. He read the EX to get out of jail, and PR Balrog does have a slight tendency to go to the EX rush, and he knew he had a damage to suck up a hit. So genius stuff there from Chris King. A well-earned round 1.
Oh,
wow.
That was so late.
Delicately timed backdash there. Don't try that at home, kids. I think that's a PR Balrog only.
Your results may vary. Oh, nice. Hit confirm off of that. Low strong just read it. And here we go. Oh!
Drops the combo there, unless he was going for possibly some sort of mix-up with a throw. Let him lose that focus again.
Chris King looking very dangerous here. Great throw, carrot throw off of that block.
Wow. He tried to catch him. I think he was going for the stand roundhouse blow up on counter hit.
And that's frustration for PR Rog because he's trying these frame traps, and then all of a sudden that time Chris King goes for a quick throw.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, here we go! But he's going to save it. He does it again, but it's too far because Vega's move actually pushed him out of range for that combo.
That's crazy. He still gets it. Wow. That's PR Rog with a few bonus points. Yeah, he's like, I got away with some stuff there. Maybe 3 or 4 things in a row.
Wow.
And he's fighting for the match. And wow, great stuff here from Chris King. And I got to say, to me, guys like Chris King, I've only seen this guy play once before, but this is exactly to me like the spirit of Evo. The blow-ups from these guys that are just out there. They're great. You may not hear about them. They may not be famous. They may not be in these T-shirts, but they're out there. They're putting in the work, and they're going to put their hurt on you.
Yep. Evo is the stage where people's names are made. PR Rog himself, 2009, was the guy who made a splash. He made top 8. Nobody knew who he was. Here we go. Big combo.
Chris King looking to put one of the top dogs on his heels. Picks up that claw.
PR Rog, we've seen him already go to that overhead.
Double tap. Oh, he's looking for the throw, and PR Balrog's going ham.
Oh! Oh, and he does it again!
Whoa, by the pixel!
He
survived it by a pixel, and that is going to be a gut punch for Chris. He was literally 1 pixel from closing that out.
Dude, he played so good.
He played excellently, and I don't know. I want to say there's no way that PR Balrog could have known that was going to survive. The EX was going to survive and suck up that damage, and that he would live.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, Chris King probably played really well. PR Balrog played, good. And so that's gotta be a little frustrating for Chris's part.
Yes, for sure. And round 2, PR Balrog got away with a lot of a little bit crazy stuff. And even there in round 3, going a little bit all in and having it work.
Right. But don't count Chris out. He's in this winners bracket for a reason.
And the credit to PR Balrog here. He seems like he's really reset his style and gone a little bit more conservative.
Wow.
And here we go. No.
Oh, he went for the full level 3. Good stuff to avoid the low fear. Oh, wow.
That's got to be it, yeah.
Okay, still with a
pixel away. Whoa.
What a wake-up throw.
Here we go. What the Kara? That was a massive range Kara.
Oh, no.
And PR Balrog says, no more funny stuff. I'm just going to go for the obvious reversal. And
dude, if Chris King had flipped through that,
that would have been, yeah.
I would have, that's it. I would have just dropped my headphones, walked away, and just been done.
Wow. Both men somehow escaping damage there. Going for that counter hit backdash right through it. Catches him on his backdash. Very tough stuff to do.
Oh, wow. Chris King going for a throw trick. Didn't hit confirm off of that low jab.
Ooh. What? No.
Great throw from Chris.
Very gutsy.
Ow. Wow, wake up.
Very cool from Balrog.
Wake up focus attack forward dash.
That is not, yeah. Oh, no. Now Chris King potentially cracking a little bit, and that is going to be the end of him. No, again, surviving with a pixel.
Oh, wow. What a wall jump. Still a small chance here for Chris King.
His mask off, but the damage difference is not relevant with 0 pixels left.
Oh, and that's it. He got a little too close. Yeah, Balrog's going to take it. Chris King is going to remain in loser's bracket, though, but a great performance by Chris. Hope he can do some damage through loser's bracket.
I was really impressed with his play. I was sad to see him crack a little bit. He sort of seemed like he gave up a little bit partway through the third round, or the second round there when he lost. Right. It was he had really maintained a lot of good focus, but I think at some point just became frustrated there. And PR Balrog definitely getting away with a few haymakers, as they were, a few wild punches, but sometimes that's a little bit of the bonus action. And now I believe we have Sako taking the stage.
So here's the thing, right? Sako, he's either a Kami player, a Ibuki player, or an Evil Ryu player.
Yeah, and all of them are brutal. And like his Evil Ryu stuff, like that's a character that I think a lot of people had written off until they watched him play, and just put on an incredible show. So we'll see if he has a little research into his opponent here.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things that we always have these members of our community who do amazing stuff. Neo, aka Golden Boy Neo on Twitter, has started this company, the Underground Syndicate. He has a bunch of t-shirts. You can check him out at the undergroundsyndicateshop.com.
He's a hustling young man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Working hard.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. Like, obviously, Mad Cats, Markman, right? Broken Tear, Kugi, you know,
yes.
All these guys doing so much work in the community. And he is going to go with Evil Ryu.
And I think the crowd's excited. Oh, he's calling it in.
Yep.
Now I want some advice.
And the best thing about it right now is that...
calling him Mr. Wizard, that's no good advice. Oh, no, here comes his training partner. It's like, Wizard is not going to... Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, if they don't know, maybe they're thinking that's Sako using Kami.
Yes.
But
no.
Sako, he loves Evil Ryu, and Evil Ryu is one of those characters that, you know, you almost kind of like Kami in his own way, that if he touches you...
The knockdown is very explosive.
And the amount of damage that he can do is ridiculous.
Huge output. He is kind of a meter hog, which I think is part of what people feel like had sort of held him back. But, yeah, incredible stuff. The Topanga League play that I saw from Sako with Evil Ryu was really, really incredible stuff. I believe he won the Topanga League.
Oh, did he?
I want to say he did, yes. I believe he came out on top of that, playing a variety of characters, but really incredible stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be curious. If he does lose with Evil Ryu, you think he might switch to Ibuki or maybe go for a Kami mirror match?
He's got that in his bag, and obviously character switch, not a common phenomenon in Japanese tournaments, but...
At this point, if I was Xiaohai, I would pause the game and go away and say, you don't get any practice session. You don't get any combo practice, Sako.
Sako, of course, known as one of the 5 gods of Japanese gaming. Well, Japanese fighting gaming.
Yeah. I mean, when the guy has a combo that's named after him in Vampire Savior, because he is pretty much literally the only human on the planet who can do this combo with BB Hood, you know something's going on.
It's a bizarre combo. It's slightly unholy.
Oh, wait a second. Wait.
Wow. We got tricks.
To quote Yipes, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We got tricks. Some high-level mind games going on here.
Does he not like Kami versus Evil Ryu?
That's a weird thing to be afraid of, but I think more he's smelling the advantage that Yun definitely has over Evil Ryu.
Interesting.
Yun a very difficult target, so I think it's maybe less a worry about Evil Ryu as a counterpick to Kami and more the strength of Yun versus Shoto characters.
And one of the best things about Evil Ryu is that low forward fireball, true block string at almost all distances.
Unfortunately, low forward a little slower, a little stubbier.
Oh, didn't quite get the combo off of that.
Yeah, we'll see. It is the crowd, I think, calling fraud so far on this Yun, but there's no way.
Oh, here we go. Big damage time.
Wow, and he's going all the way in.
And
there's the cross-up.
Building some meter. Let's
exactly.
Yep.
That was just pure Sako style. That's exactly the game plan. Perfectly executed. And he wants to send Xiaohai running back home to Kami. Says, look, you can't just beat me on paper here with the Yun versus Shoto. As it happens, they don't call me one of the gods for nothing.
Oh, ooh. didn't get that link again.
I know. There's a lot of suspect things happening here versus his execution.
Here we go.
Cammy.
Oh,
wow.
going for some fanciness. Didn't quite get it. And Sako's one of those players. You know what? He's going to style no matter
He's
what.
going to go for it. And in this position, you have a chance to really put a mark on your opponent. He was a little out of range for that final short.
Oh, good frame trap there.
Wow.
Reed with that uppercut, not much you can do.
Burning.
Look at Evil Ryu dash.
Dramatic dash. Oh, give me your throat. Definitely evil. Now, I got to suspect a change back to Cammy in this situation.
I love it. Wow.
And the crowd on their heels, just like me. I did not feel that Yun looked strong. He's gambling a lot on this pick.
I'm a loss for words. Do you really believe that Cammy is a bad matchup in this fight? I don't know.
I have to think he just thinks that Yun is a very strong matchup against Evil Ryu rather than Cammy being particularly weak. But we have not seen that, and again, like, he's just straight missing things. Here we go.
All right, getting his rhythm in a little bit. Oh.
Wow, lets him get away with that one.
Yeah, I know, and Evil Ryu's teleport, a very slow
yes,
teleport.
It's a bit sad as teleports go.
It's always a little depressing looking.
It's like he's
when
taking
he
the
does
bus or something. Like, I'm just going to mosey on back here. Yeah.
Oh, here we go, big damage
That's going to be it, yes.
Yeah, and Xiao Hai, is he going to regret this decision?
And he made it with no question. He just went straight to it. He didn't sit on the select screen or think for a second. This may be a set play for him if he encountered this kind of, Shoto. But obviously he's played his Cammy against a lot of strong Shotos.
You know, I wonder if Wizard would have said use Cammy. Maybe that advice from Wizard.
Yeah, maybe he accidentally called in Wizard advice, and yeah, there's a reason he's running the tournament instead of winning the tournament.
Yep, exactly. Oh, here we go, big combo time. Oh no!
Lets him go there at the end.
Yeah, Sako with a drop, uncharacteristic drop. Oh, here we go, Ganajin time. What combo does he got? Oh no, again a drop combo.
Oh no, this is a really bad look.
And
Very
the audience is so flabbergasted.
And shout outs to the Evo audience for even being aware that, there's some softness shown here. And again, that's not going to be it, but it's a bad look. The meter is gone.
Oh, and he just backs off out of throw range, takes out Xiao Hai. Still, the only person who could know what was going on is Xiao Hai.
I'm definitely puzzled by this. That can't be the situation he was hoping for, but it was just such a competent call.
I don't understand it. Cammy, obviously one of the top characters in the game.
Yeah.
Has very few bad matchups at all, and Evil Ryu is not one of the characters I would have thought would be a bad matchup.
No, I mean, not particularly. And again, I will say that I think Yun is a stronger matchup than Cammy against Evil Ryu, but that Yun, frankly, had some clear flaws and straight drops and questionable choices. It didn't look like he had the polish. I mean, the level of polish on his Cammy is extremely high. That's how we saw him go deep last year. I believe he ended up 5th. And up next, Tokido. What does he got, Space Invaders on his shirt there? What's going on?
Murder face, Tokido.
He's toned it down a little bit. The hair is a little more conservative.
Yeah.
It's the softer side of the murder face.
Yeah, and he's going up against K-Brad, who has really, since that win over Infiltration at Seasons Beatings, has really been able to maintain himself in the limelight of this game, doing very well. A strong Cammy player, but he's going to be going up against one of the most experienced Akuma players in Tokido. Now, a lot of people, I've always said that I think Akuma actually beats Cammy, but a lot of people think Cammy beats Akuma. Here's the thing, though. Tokido has a lot of experience from playing Sako.
Sure.
I remember they've had first 10s with Akuma versus Cammy before, so I'll be curious to see if Tokido can handle this match.
I will say that K-Brad, for what it's worth, plays a very different style of Cammy than Sako.
Yeah.
Sako a bit more measured. K-Brad goes in there, goes nuts, gets crazy, and makes it pay.
Oh, we've got matches going on the loser side as well. SRK Evo 3.
Stream 2? Stream 3?
Yeah.
Go on and check that out, but it's going to be hard to get a lot better. It's all gold.
Oh,
wow.
Here we go. Got right under there.
Was that a read? That was awesome. I love that.
Yeah, great start here from K.
Oh, no.
Great read.
And that is the dizzy right there. Perfect read. What?
Sako combo? Oh, well, he went for the hard knockdown.
Yes.
He went for the hard knockdown. Oh,
Just
wow.
answers that jump ain't safe. Look, K-Brad looks like he's just getting out of bed. Quietly blinking.
Good stuff.
That was super smooth. He couldn't have asked for a much better round. All began with that great read of the short cannon drill under the air fireball.
K-Brad basically saying, look, Cammy beats Akuma, okay? Enough is enough. Oh, great hit confirmed.
Fair trade for the meter burned by Tokido.
Tokido can use the low roundhouse a little liberally. Cammy can punish it with a super though, so he's got to be careful once he builds up 4 bars.
K-Brad changing styles a little bit here from the first round. Seems much more content to let Tokido try and play his keep-away game, but just building his ultra, basically with no damage yet inflicted so far by the distance game from Tokido. Oh, big
again,
opportunity.
getting right under there.
And I like that. Didn't go for anything aggressive with a fierce. K-Brad freely burning that meter, saying, no problem, we'll get it back.
Dangerous throw. Oh, no.
And here comes the vortex.
Oh, no.
Caught him in the back dash. And that's all it takes. I feel like K-Brad played an excellent round.
I see. I'm just curious there. Like, I wonder if K-Brad just tried an uppercut. He had enough for the FADC Ultra. Maybe just didn't get it out or something.
Hard to say. Maybe wanted to bet on round 3.
All right, good damage to start off. 200 damage on Akuma is a lot of life.
And these are both such dangerous Vortex characters. And again, I feel like K-Brad played very, very well and then just got caught in the Akuma
And
Vortex.
here we go. This is the stun. And K-Brad should be able to take this with a Sako. Oh, no.
Still in good position.
Yeah. This is
Just
still,
shake it off, shake it off.
Still K-Brad's to lose.
Tokido burning meter a little earlier than I'm sure he would have liked in that situation, but knows he can hang back, play it safe, plenty of time on the clock.
Okay, gets the knockdown, and here we have the opportunity.
No, I don't like getting hit from that range. He didn't have to challenge that, and here comes the Vortex. This is how it all goes south for K-Brad.
Oh, 2 empty
and
jumps
that is
in a
going to be the
row.
dizzy, and that, oh no, the murder face too early. And he's up in front of the screen. That is unprecedented. He's up the ante, and K-Brad's like, did that just happen?
Looking at Flash Metroid for some advice. You see Dominion running up there.
And the murder face is on.
And that's the dangerous. These two characters, basically, they vortex each other to death. It's so much momentum in this match. But I can't believe Tokido went for 2 empty jumps in a row like that.
Yeah. When they least expect
it. Big damage, and here we go back to that vortex. Goes for the regular.
Oh,
no, why would you go for the drill in that situation?
K-Brad sometimes, talked about this before, has some troubles with the hit confirms into the cannon drill.
All right, good stuff there. Good uppercut to get that momentum down, but now Tokido just going to go into the fireball.
That's hard to imagine that ending differently, and now, just like that, we're looking at match point Tokido after an incredible first round. And a strong-looking second round from K-Brad. Just like that, he could be snuffed.
Good blocks from K-Brad, though, on those regular dive kicks. But here we go again, Vortex. Oh, he went for the empty, but this time K-Brad said, no, not again.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Here comes Cammy's damage. He just needs one more good sequence to get the stun. And
there it is. And he kept him in block stun that whole time to maintain that stun.
Oh.
Wow, 1 pixel away. No!
The button.
Wow, that's going to be healthy damage. This is all comes down to this mix-up. Tokido.
Heartbreak.
K-Brad feeling that.
1 pixel away. He went for the simple combo. Didn't want to drop the hard combo because Tokido uppercutted it that one time. He went for the simple combo, not the high damage combo. Left Tokido with 1 pixel, and that was all it took for Tokido.
This is something, my mouth is hanging open while you're speaking, like literally hanging open. And all I can think, I mean, you know, of course we knew there was going to be a winner and a loser in this match. That's the kind of thing that can haunt a man. Tokido, with the mid-match pop-off, unprecedented level of in-your-facedness from Tokido.
And,
I don't know if that affected K-Brad,
but again,
but that was in his hands.
I just feel like
And to let that slip away is
key moment was that one time K-Brad got the jump round out, took a step to get the close strong.
Yes.
And Tokido uppercutted that, and that is what caused K-Brad to go for the simple combo there that did not kill. It's amazing how much one small thing can affect. Just these little things
and
that's
the power of these Vortex characters. That's the power of these Vortex characters. Why Akuma's such a beast. He's got the potential to kill you from any situation. Cammy as well. And Tokido making it pay. And he really, frankly, a little bit of sleep in that game 1, and then came alive, and that is not a man you want to wake up.
Yeah, I feel like
slumbering.
I feel like I want to go and give K-Brad a hug right now.
I know. Well, as you know, it's tough. It's tough, and when you have a particularly painful, almost scarring level loss in that situation, as a friend to players like that, you don't know, it's a tough situation to be in. Do you console them? Sometimes you just want to be alone. But for me, don't talk to me. I am fully aware I was just blown up. I need to be by myself and settle myself for a while.
Yeah. I mean, the good news for K-Brad is he's in loser's bracket now. He's still in this tournament.
He's still in it, but that's the good news, bad news, because he has to mentally recover and compose himself.
But you don't want to get eliminated from a tournament on that kind of a situation.
No. But you can easily carry that with you. But cheers to him. And
now we have Human Bomb from Hong Kong, previously Australia, going up against Dako, which is I mean, I didn't know he used Cammy. I don't know if he switched to him recently, but him and Xiaohai, two of the strongest players from China.
I think it's a Chinese thing. They sense the power of Cammy, and maybe it's just required reading.
Hey, look at me.
That's racist. Good throw. Just going and getting it done, saying, oh, you're not going to go for any of my stuff?
Oh, no. He should have went for the fierce uppercut. Came out with a strong one for some reason. And unfortunately, because of that, it didn't go far enough to combo.
Could have been a piano technique that came out with the strong. Wow.
Dako just going right in there against Human Bomb.
Human Bomb maybe a little shaken by that initial misstep with the wrong uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough match because Sakura has that really great low fierce that can anti-air, but since Cammy can change the timing of her jump with those dive kicks.
Yeah, that's tough. It's a highly inconsistent counter at best, and I love the way Dako has opened these matches both times going in for throws. It's not the strongest opening, it's not predictable opening, but it's been paying off, and I think it's really put Human Bomb off this game so far.
Yeah, good block, but then side, and here we go, big opportunity for Human Bomb. What does he get?
Hard knockdown from the front.
Wow. No hit confirm into the drill.
Plenty of meter to get things started again.
Yeah, Human Bomb. Oh, got it! Now he's going to FADC.
It's going to be big. No! Drops the link.
He should have went for a simpler combo into the Ultra. And now Dako with a chance to make the comeback.
That's going to be it.
Wow.
That was a very gutsy play there from Dako.
I'm really, really surprised that stand jab from Sakura reached, but you know,
that
Sakura.
That thing's a monster, yeah. And it goes into everything. Human Bomb with the adjustment, I like it.
Great uppercut.
Good answer.
Dako.
Good gamble again from Human Bomb. I like the gamble.
All right, here we go. Mix-up time. Wow, great blocks.
Solid blocks, yeah.
Be careful throwing those fireballs. He's stocked up on that super meter.
And I love that Dako didn't flinch the entire time that EX Hurricane kick in the series. Just stood there, weathered it. What are you going to do, throw me? Cool.
Ooh, that was a nice mix-up.
Forced to burn a lot of meter there.
Oh, punishable! That move is punishable even on a hit.
Too close. He wanted the far standing roundhouse, got the close.
All right, but good stuff there and a backdash. But now here we go, Dako with another mix-up.
Oh, no.
Again, without a reliable anti-air against Cammy, she can get in on Sakura a little bit easier than a lot of characters can.
Yes.
Again, this is a winner's bracket match. This goes in the loser's bracket. Winner moves on.
Oh no, that was way too late. She was completely on the other side. It gets paid off there.
Oh, missed time dive kick from Dako. And now Human Bomb trying to get some momentum. But the problem with Sakura is all of her throws push the opponent so
very far away.
Yes.
In their face with the roundhouses, trading back and forth.
Oh, counter hit!
Oh no! Counter hit into the Ultra.
Get it.
That is so good. So good. And that's not a reaction. That's I'm pumping it. I'm ready for it. If the counter hit comes out, complete the button press to confirm that combo.
Yeah, as soon as you hit low fierce, you just look under Cammy's name, and you look for the words to pop up. And that's what's going to tell you whether to ultra or not.
Nice uppercut.
Again, with the strong uppercut says a fierce one. I think, unless I'm mistaken.
Mid-screen pressure, tricky
stuff.
Doesn't go for it, yeah.
Yeah, I went for the setup where you can combo off of that. Oh,
wow. Catches it, but no follow-up.
No drill from Dago, but he still has corner position, so he's in the advantageous
Wow,
spot.
began blocking. The block string went on so long it started to combo.
Oh, here we go. Keys moment here.
Plays his get out of jail free card with the EX uppercut, FADC, and gets paid. A little too much pressure there from Dago.
And
Trade picks it up. Nice stuff.
Oh, good block, but smart from Human Bomb to realize that he felt safe after getting the block.
See, feel a little bit, I want to just hold my down back, go to my happy place.
Oh, did you see him go for that air throw?
That was insane. Oh, this is the hard knockdown. Was that some sort of mix-up?
Not sure. Yeah, well. Okay, so Human Bomb with a small life lead using the air hurricane kick. Oh, that's going to miss.
Went cleanly over.
Can he get that? Wow, Link's off of the real FADC.
Good blocks.
Oh, he's going straight into Ultra. No, he missed the Ultra. He missed the Ultra.
That is crazy talk, and that is going to be very, very painful for Human Bomb. He's smiling. He knows he blew it. Both players smiling. Not the outcome they were hoping for.
Yeah, that's a
lot of pressure up on the stage.
But dude, we've seen it twice now. K-Brad with a huge...
Yeah, just a huge opportunity, and just... It wasn't even missed inputs for K-Brad. It was just a straight choke. Like, it wasn't a false input there or something, a move that didn't combo.
But here,
and then in that situation,
I just felt like there was no reason to do the uppercut into the Ultra. Just the Ultra would have done it by itself.
Yeah, the Ultra would have done it raw, and hard to question decisions at this point. Maybe it's muscle memory, maybe it's where he feels comfortable, maybe he's just automatically trying to build meter to go into the next round, whatever it might be. He made his decision.
But now we have the Beast coming up on stage. He's going to be going up against Masiato.
Yes.
Is Masiato, I'm assuming he's from Japan as well?
That's my understanding.
Okay.
Dago has been playing... I don't even know if I want to get into my feelings about the way Dago's been playing. It's, to me, it's moved in some ways beyond the science of winning and into the realm of art. And that will sound fancy pants and dumb, and you can all laugh at me. I approve of that. But there's a genuine...
transcendence almost?
I'm struggling for words because his play sort of defies it in some way. He cares about winning, but that's almost not his primary objective. He wants to play pure. He wants to play clean. He wants to play the way he thinks the game should be played, which is not always, and he's fully aware of this, and we'll talk openly about it, not necessarily the optimal win strategy. And he's aware of that both in character choice and even in the choices he makes with his character of Ryu.
Yeah. But you know, he also has done so much recently. He's avoided any tournament that's Xbox 360 just so he can keep his timing on PlayStation 3 intact. And so he skipped a lot of tournaments that he normally has gone to. And here he is on the grand stage in a familiar place.
Look at this smile. That's, to me, I mean, I love the intense eyes, I love the intensity, but that's terrifying. Who's relaxed in this situation? Who's relaxed?
A happy Daigo is a scary Daigo.
He looks totally at peace.
It's a Masiato going with Sagat.
And I will say, I've seen, nice bait. Bonchan.
Bonchan.
One of the.
Masiato on my sheet here. Oh, okay. sorry, on my sheet it says Daigo versus Macchiato. I did not know that was Bonchan. My apologies.
No, no, please. It's Bonchan, one of Daigo's strongest opponents, and actually I believe took the set in the Topanga League over Daigo.
You see Daigo just standing there? I love it.
So brave.
Oh, wow.
He said,
right through there.
And look at the position he stood at when he launched that focus. What else can you do here, Sagat? What is the move that you're going to do? Of course, it's going to be towards and short, which is exactly why I'm firing a focus from this range, which is clearly out of range. Beautiful read to close out round 1 for Daigo. Slowing it down there.
Yep. Next uppercut going to do a little extra damage. Oh, there we go. That crumple from Sagat. Sagat, you said earlier on stream that for some reason Sagat seems to land the most focused crumple.
There's no frame-related reason that Sagat should land as many crumples as he does. It's not right. Like, Fei Long? Sure, of course. We understand why that guy's crumpling everybody. Sagat, no way. Beautiful answer from Daigo there.
Okay, good link in the low roundhouse. Gives himself a little momentum.
Heading back to that center line.
But great patience from Bonchan. You saw Daigo try to bait him with that walk back.
And Bonchan is one of those players that's, I actually think, almost stronger against Daigo than against regular players. Because they know each other so well. Long-term training partners. Oh! Wow, what? I mean, that's Street Fighter. Right there, you just saw it. Fireball War, guessing games. Both of them look at peace here.
Let's get started. Fight!
Daigo getting the better of game 1.
Nice stuff. Focus right through that fireball, getting the good punish.
Good challenge with a crouching jab. That's gutsy stuff.
Yeah, just hit him out of the air.
Yeah.
Don't want to deal with the mix-up on the landing. Okay, Daigo trying to get in there. Wow, 2 overheads. He went for another one, it looked like, but it got greeted with a nice low fierce to the stomach. Oh, and
that's
Bonchan
punishable,
missing that
yeah.
combo. Wow, Daigo with a 4th overhead. And now you see his game has changed to nothing but low forwards. He's planted a message in Bonchan's head.
What? That's not a thing. That's a thing. What? One early hit from the Fierce, and it completed that combo?
The Beast.
Daigo just taught me 2 things in about 3 seconds there. Good stuff. You think you've seen a few 100,000 matches in this game, you know a thing or two.
What a great start for Bonchan. Gonna get a ton of damage off of that.
And the only reason I don't like that is because, I'm down a little bit. Let's just throw a haymaker and just jump in. Predict fireball. But he gets paid for it there. Good backdash.
There it is.
Wow, smell the neutral jump.
You see just Daigo so aggressive, chasing down Bonchan. He's going to get the dizzy. Can he kill here?
It was an early stun, so I think, yes. It was a very early stun in that series, so he was able to pull it off. And just like that, Bonchan, one of the strongest Sagat, perhaps the strongest Sagat player in the world. And I felt like that was over before we even saw it. And there were multiple brilliant plays. Yeah, but just like that, Daigo looking at it, just smiling, casual.
Again, these are all winners bracket matches here. So none of these players who have lost so far on this stream have been eliminated. Losers bracket match are being played out on SRK Evo 3, twitch.tv/SRK Evo 3. We have one last match left on the winners bracket side, and that is...
I'm not familiar with this gentleman. Can you explain to me who this might be?
This is a fellow by the name of Infiltration.
Infiltration. Never heard of. No. Last year's Evo champ, one of the most dominant players in the world, particularly smothering style from Infiltration. Able to just control the match throughout, and then when he finally has his opportunity or you force your way in, he turns on the heat like he's a rushdown master and has just been playing possum the entire match.
But here's the thing. He is going up against the man who eliminated him from Canada Cup, and that is going to be Mr. Kazunoko.
Kazunoko, well, what I'm most excited to see is if we get, because obviously Kazunoko is not going to be any surprise to Infiltration. Infiltration, of course, known for his extensive notes. His training partner Laugh to keep extensive notes on many top players. Obviously somebody that has put him on his heels before and knocked him out of a tournament. It's going to be someone high on his list. Yun, strong against Akuma. Perhaps the strongest character, the strongest on paper known answer to Akuma.
Yeah, and this is not someone picking Yun just to get some good
cheesy
matchup.
counter pick on yeah.
This is Kazunoka's been using him since AE, and so let's see. I'm curious to see right now if Infiltration is known for using so many characters.
That's the question to me. And Infiltration has also been showing his Ryu. I don't think that's a particular help against Yun. He's got Hakan, he's got Goken, Goken against Yun. Very interesting match. We'll see if he's got any tricks in his book or if he just wants to open with Akuma and play it out straight.
Looks like we are going to get the rematch from Canada Cup, Yun versus Akuma. Well, I mean, Infiltration hasn't picked this character yet, and they're always remaining hydrated for these tournaments.
Critically important and something I have neglected myself
there
today.
It is!
Ryu, okay, so he likes this. I do think that this is a better match than Akuma for Yun.
He's been doing
but it's not a great match.
He's been practicing this character a lot. When he in DreamHack, if you remember, he used Ryu largely against Popey.
And I think that was part of his plan, apparently powering up for today. Let's see what he's got. Do you think possibly inspired by Daigo? Daigo talked a little trash about Infiltration style. Said it's very mechanical.
Yeah, it was like I said, the interesting thing, well, I'll get into that later. Let's concentrate on Kazunoko right now.
And a brilliant standing jab, anti-air, to open from Infiltration. Read that uppercut.
Backdash. Oh, what a read. Just chasing him down.
Stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
so
thing.
good.
Yuns like to jump because they've got that dive kick. It gives them so much power. So
that's their party starter. Exactly. Yeah. That's where it has to come from Yun.
Infiltration just going up there and look at
this. That's going to be, he's building, oh wow, just building meter. And just knew, what are you going to do?
Yep.
What are you going to do? You going to do an EX up kick? What do you got? Just round his mind.
Okay, good air to air.
Kazunoko with a read of his own, but again, just keeping him out of that space, denying it. And that's where Yun starts all of his offense. And that's another good start for Yun's offense, but obviously meter base, not sustainable.
Oh wow, let's combo in the super, get as much damage as possible. That's the discouraging super right there. Let's just get some.
And James, you're telling me this is a man who knocked out Infiltration, because Infiltration just completely has walked over Kazunoko in that first game.
And you know,
completely walked over him.
Is that credit go to the character switch, or does that credit just go to the fact that Infiltration is a student of the game? He studies every matchup. He studies his human opponents. I mean, his notes is not just matchup notes. It is personality tendencies and such.
That's what elevates his game. I mean, everybody here knows these matchups on paper. But if you can know a lot about your opponent's mind and their heart, that's going to elevate your play. Now there, Kazunoko finally making him pay for those aggressive jump towards to try and control that frontal airspace.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Cut in between. And he got himself in trouble against Popey by doing that. A lot of uppercuts in between block strings. Let's see if it's not going to hurt him this time. Good stuff.
He brings it up, and Kazunoko really needs this round to change the tune of this match. Oh, almost punishable.
Here we go, down just a little bit of life. Oh,
straight from the front.
Yeah, maybe he was worried about cross-up.
Yeah, I think I was also mad. I mean, a lot of players in that situation will go for the closeout cross-up hurricane, even if you can't follow it up for any more damage. It should have ended the round. But a bad read. And again, have we seen Kazunoko get anything started or even complete a single Yun combo? The only time I've even seen him get close is off the EX rush. And that is not a legitimate offense. I'm just amazed at how strong Infiltration looks in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, the word that keeps coming to my mind right now, solid. Very solid until that. But
well, and again, he can afford it. He's just saying, like, look at me.
He said, you know, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, I don't care. What are you going to do? And it's just...
Oh.
Got him in the corner, closing it out.
So smart.
Beautiful, beautiful cancel there. And that's exactly what you want. You smell him jumping out of the way of the fireball, you burn the meter, and that's a round ender. Not one you want to play in the middle of a match usually, but to close out the match, it's a worthy gamble, and it gets paid off. Infiltration just walking over. I got to think the other top players in the bracket were really looking forward to that matchup because they're like, Kazunoko, this guy can really handle Infiltration. Get him out of my bracket. No dice, complete domination there from Infiltration.
Yep.
And I think that's when I felt like it was really starting to get troubled for Kazunoko. Again, just burning that EX meter, trying to get anything going. I'll get my cheap guessing game by burning the meter to try and get in. Am I going to grab you? Am I going to go for a combo? What are you going to do?
Right. And how much do you think that perhaps Daigo and Infiltration posturing in front of each other?
That's what I'm loving about that because, again, like Daigo, I don't want to say he talked a little trash, but That's not Daigo's style exactly, but he did mention in his description of Infiltration's play that it was rather uninspired, shall we say.
Right.
Excellent, smooth, crystalline even.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is, when we were talking about that earlier, what I wanted to talk about was there's been this very strong dynamic, and I've always classified the emotional player and the scientific player.
Yeah.
And we have emotional players, John Choi, Alex Vai, Daigo. These are all examples of the emotion. Justin Wong is an emotional player.
Some of our greatest champions.
Yeah.
The emotion is what is able to elevate you beyond the numbers of the game.
And the emotional player has thus far always won. Always won. And the first time in my memory where this really changed is with Infiltration. He is the first specifically science player.
And he is the one that quantified the emotion of the emotional players by doing specific notes on them, and he says, I'm upping the level of my science. And I don't, again, all this sounds like a criticism of Infiltration. It takes incredible dedication, and he also has an emotional side.
Oh, yeah.
That comes out in moments, but it's not the heart of his play. It's not at the center of his play. It's not at the forefront. It's something that you'll see come out sometimes, and I love that. But you're exactly right. That's not been the priority for him historically, but he's been able to elevate his science to such a degree that he says, your emotion still has patterns, still has numbers to it, and I can break those down, and I can tear you a new one for it.
So here we go. We have Xiaohai, and he's going to be, I'm not Xiaohai, Shen, my bad, yeah. And he's going up against Xiaohai's teammate, or?
I believe they're teammates, Kwamba.
Yeah. Dako. And who is Dako going to go with? Is he going to go with?
I'm not buying it.
What the?
I'm not buying it. It's happening, but I'm not buying it.
Xiaohai already with some questionable moves away from Cammy, and here we go with Dako doing the same thing.
I don't know who they think they're surprising with this stuff.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, again, his footsies kind of give Cammy a little bit of trouble. I don't think it's enough for him to move away and go to Honda. We'll
see. Maybe he's got some excellent Honda play in store for us. Yeah. I agree. Again, on paper, Honda, a very difficult match for Gen. But part of Shen's genius so far has been elevating Gen over his difficult matches. This is a tough one, but far from unwinnable. The difficulty for Gen here is meter, very important to him in generating offense, but it's very difficult to do anything that Honda cannot punish, and very difficult to get in close enough to generate that offense, even on a block string, to build the meter that you need.
Good hard knockdown on that sweep.
From the front.
Yeah, thought he was going to go to the other side. And here we go, safe jump setups. He has 2 jumps in a row.
Oh, dropped one there.
Yep.
But now with the lead, he can sit back himself. And again, Honda's strength and weakness. Honda on defense, very, very strong, very difficult to approach Honda. But if Honda doesn't have a lead, it can be hard for him to generate offense. And that's probably the best vector for that. Crouching jab into hands.
Nice stuff. Just getting that EX headbutt in the middle of that block string. So very much a momentum killer. And wow, again jumping a little too far. Wasn't able to land the cross up and then didn't recover fast enough to punish that whip throw.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
Nice read on the back dash. Did he get him?
That's
not a oh my gosh, that is an amazing punish. That is just second nature for Honda players to whip the Ochio grab because it's free meter.
Right.
Guess what? Not free again with the punish. Wow.
And that's Shen right there, knowing his character.
That is character expertise getting paid off in a big way. Says you want to counterpick me with Honda? Guess what? I know a thing.
I'll counterpick you with knowledge.
The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle. And from the front, getting some good damage here. And next hit's going to be a combo in the super. So Dako has to be very careful now. One low strong in the hands is going to equal super, and that's going to be game.
For what it's worth, Gen does not have Ultra. I mean, Shen usually very good about focusing and building an Ultra to pay off the super in an even bigger way, but that's going to be good enough. Wow. Did he drag that out? I think he dragged that out. He let it go like a little bit in the middle between the button presses on the waterfall kick and said, yeah, you can just think about your Honda choice there. You want to go for that again?
He needed every hit, and that's the beautiful thing about that low short, low forward chain is, I've always said, hit confirming off of a 2 hits is very, very common and much easier to do than hit confirming only off of 1 hit. And just that one chain combo that Yen got, so valuable for him just to be able to land that hit confirm.
That was a total game changer.
All right, let's see what.
And yeah, he does send him back to this. So again, not following the route of Zhaohai, who stuck with his Yun pick, his sort of surprise Yun pick, uncharacteristic, that went right back to it after losing and did not get paid off. Now again, what's going on here? Fei Long, and this is a legit Fei Long pick. This is happening. Another difficult character for Gen to deal with, but far from impossible, and obviously Shen has faced down some of the best Fei Long players in the world. Let's see what Kao has.
It's the battle of the
Here we go. Now, I know Shin has fought Mago a lot as well, you know, so...
No, yeah, this is, I mean, you can't be surprised to be playing against the Fei Long.
Again, Shin getting so much mileage out of that crouch strong in the hands.
It's the essence of the game plan around which you can pepper in those low roundhouses from distance when you get them thinking about it. They're moving around on the ground. Catch them with a low roundhouse or a stand roundhouse.
No meter to FADC that. No doubt Shin probably just does the motion for the FADC dash every single time in case the meter gets
just
built.
in case, yeah, in case it happens to be building up from the last hand hit or something.
Oh, wow. You see that miss by like
yeah.
a pixel. There it is. That combo is not easy to do.
No. From the back this time. And again, Shen just looking totally in control here.
Nice read. He knew that chicken wing was coming and got him.
And he left him at the perfect position, said, what do you got? You're coming up empty here. You're going to probably do something a little wild, and I'm totally on top of it.
Now, I might be mistaken on this, but there are ranges where if Shin lands the hand slap and it doesn't hit enough hits, Fei alone can reckon him back.
No, that's absolutely
hits.
correct.
Yeah, like maybe right there, perhaps. Not sure, not 100% sure. So that's one of the things that makes this match really rough. But again, these character specialists sometimes revel in bad matchups, you know?
And I feel like, where are the Kwamba players? These are such strong players. Now that's just, again, another Hail Mary. I feel like he's just not showing up here after such a strong performance. Yeah.
They're second guessing themselves.
And to go to Honda and then Fei Long.
But again, they're still in losers bracket, so they're still here. They still have a chance to come back and see if they perhaps just not do that again. So.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little bit of experimentation early. I'm hard pressed to explain those choices. But fortunately, the match of the tournament rolls on, and up next.
And I just heard the audience. So Steve, aka Digital Devil 4GK,
aka Tasty Steve.
Yep, on the house mic here, he announced the next match, and the entire audience gasped. It sounded like. I think that's what happened, but we see Daigo sitting down. Who's going to be his opponent? It might be Tokido if these matches listed on my list here are in the proper order. If that's the case, we saw Daigo already send Bonchan to losers bracket.
Bonchan, very strong and a player who's knocked him out of tournaments before. I think actually, for me, one of the strongest chances against Daigo overall, because another Shoto character who knows Daigo's habits very well as anybody, but not able to get it done.
And here it comes.
And it is going to be Tokido.
Cometh.
Yes.
Tokido, the murder face, aka the Iceman.
Also known, these would also be rounding out some of the top 5 gods of Japanese fighting games. Tokido in there alongside Daigo.
Yep.
Daigo, perhaps one of the greatest grandmasters of all, alongside Sako. Sako, I think, having a little more reverence in Japan. Obviously, very well known around the world. Big favorite. Incredible execution, maybe unparalleled in tournament execution.
May I remind you,
please.
This is not a top 8 match.
Yeah, I know. This is some early round stuff. Just two of the most legendary Japanese players of all time going at it. Mad Cat's teammates. No story there.
This is not a top 8 match. We're on Friday. We're on Friday. I don't think I can handle this.
I know.
The next 2 days, I am just going to explode.
Me old Street Fighter heart can't take this anymore. I'm just trying to ride it out. Like I'm just like, okay, this is cool. This is happening.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. But again, Tokido, Daigo, these two very familiar with each other. They've been playing each other for years.
Yes.
Years.
And Daigo, of course, getting the best of it historically, but Tokido has definitely made marks before. And what will he do? I gotta imagine it's gonna be Akuma.
Yep, classic Akuma versus Ryu. You don't get any more iconic than this matchup.
Dark side versus the man who's trying to walk the path. Oh, handshake.
Wow, and again, you know, I
mind games from Daigo.
I mentioned this a lot at 25th anniversary. You know, Daigo playing a lot more for fun. You see a lot more smiles on his face than he used to be known. He had the reputation for being
No
emotionless.
face. Yeah. Tokido's the murder face. Daigo was the no face. And now Daigo with the smiles.
So very, very cool stuff for Daigo.
And Daigo very content to sit back amongst the fireballs. Tokido maybe aware of that, not as interested in trying to play the keep-away game. And Daigo, again, knowing he wasn't at the right range to uppercut, Normal's not have been in position, not going for an anti-air, just letting him land. Very cool stuff.
Oh, wow. Chased down the focus backdash.
Oh,
He tried to option select it. He tried it, but the Hurricane just went the wrong way. It's okay. No harm, no foul.
That's what's great about that option select. If he goes teleports to the other side, like you sail away to relative safety.
Oh, Daigo. I mean, here's an opportunity for Tokido, but he drops the combo.
I thought Daigo had a good chance for an uppercut there, but so both players getting a pass.
Oh,
Wrong
no,
way.
that's not going to work. But, you know, he gets out of that situation. Ryu, not a character with a lot of fast, far range.
No, he needs the super to be able to punish that in that situation, and far too early to be queued up, especially with the amount of EXs he's been throwing so far. And again, Daigo, the statement here so far, here's the Vortex.
Whip punish, great stuff from Tokido.
Daigo weathers it quickly.
He's got a lot of catching up to do. But Akuma's one of those characters who can do it, but not in that situation.
A really beautiful first round from Daigo, just saying, no shenanigans. You're not going to get any shenanigans here. You're going to have to play straight up with me and go toe-to-toe, and I'm in complete control. So what do you got? What do you got aside from your parlor tricks? Dark side. Oh, wow. Good read there, but Tokido with the canceling the focus very quickly.
All right, Tokido in, but a backdash from Daigo just to get him out of that situation. And again,
smelling that focus.
Daigo,
good trade.
Not the kind of player afraid to burn all of his moves, to walk around with empty meter.
And Daigo in great position there, just fast enough to avoid crumples on those focus attacks from Tokido, which is the right response, but it doesn't really get paid off unless you're landing that bigger combo. Daigo in the corner, going to try and battle his way back, but content. Again, just not looking pressured, not making any crazy moves. Oh, content to sit there.
Okay.
Good punish.
Goes for the throw, and here's that setup. And Daigo says, you know what, I've seen this a million times.
And as close as this match is relatively prior to that Ultra, Tokido has nothing going here.
Yeah.
He's not been able to generate one solid series. He's trading blows and hanging tough. Wake up, crouch, jab.
He went for it. Tokido went for it.
Yeah.
And Daigo read that.
Yeah, he's like, what are you going to do? Probably going to go for,
that
throw
wasn't
into
a
some
crouch
shenanigans.
Check.
Yeah.
Crouch check would have came out as crouch short. So Daigo specifically was trying to stop him from walking up with that crouch jab.
And Daigo just coming out at the better end. Beautiful. That's exactly right.
Right under
the perfect range. He just looks so in control, not doing anything spectacular. This is not a pyrotechnics match. Well, there is a lot of fireballs, but that notwithstanding, not the flashiest match, but just so solid, just demonstrating control, insight into the mind of his opponent. And Tokido can be an explosive player. You saw him pop off against K-Brad. He looked a little bit asleep against that first round, but then really came alive and then was very dominant. Tokido not able to get that sort of emotional power burst to try and get some crazy guessing games going against Daigo.
Yeah, I mean, Daigo is playing a very high frustration game. There's a couple of times where Tokido is going to do a block string that really isn't going to lead to much, and Daigo, he goes for the reset.
Wow.
Again, Daigo's scoping out. He said, I've seen these tricks before.
And that was Tokido's best series so far in the match.
Yeah, but he said, you know what? He scoped out that
Standing fierce reset, please, yeah.
Oh, Demon Flip Palm getting in there. Oh, but then Tokido drops the combo. Wanted to go low strong into EX Hurricane.
Trying to maintain that pressure, burning the meter, stay close. Daigo just walks back out of the range, but still in some trouble here. Tokido in, oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Sails right over his head, Daigo with no punish. Oh, and smelled the chip. Smelled it, great stuff.
Look at that expression on Tokido's face.
Let's keep it up.
He really needed that round, and he got it.
Yeah, he didn't have the meter for an FADC.
Yes.
So that was either that was kill or be killed. Bet the farm on that chip.
Putting it all in the round. Caught him dashing towards. Good punish.
Always goes for the jab uppercut so he gets
Wow,
set up.
there he goes.
And Ryu got to be close to stun now.
There it is. Tokido keeping that pressure. Daigo not looking phased, but obviously with a huge deficit here.
Kill looking so strong right now.
Daigo's going to want to try and build his super. Indeed, he's got it. Daigo can probably focus through a single fireball, unless Tokido reads it with the X. He's got the meter he needs.
Okay, he spent the meter there on an EX fireball, and as soon as he did that, Tokido wasn't scared of a super anymore.
Yes.
Just went
And
right
able
into
to
the
throw
EX
that fireball and
yeah.
just control that space to close it out with a regular fireball following the EX. Great stuff from Tokido. Tokido knows he got a few surprise opportunities there, but made the most of them.
Oh, nice. Chasing down that backdash with the low roundhouse.
Great block from Tokido there on the overhead from Daigo. I was not expecting that at all, and Tokido read it perfectly.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Stopping that, and here we go. Tokido getting some momentum here. Like you said, he hasn't been able to get much, but finally getting some play after that near perfect last game.
Daigo eats the overhead, standing up. Good pressure here from Tokido. Wow, stand short, fading it out.
That was some hyper fighting footsie.
Yes, that's some old man stuff.
And you know, Tokido's been playing great this round. He's been doing really well. I feel like he's had most of the momentum. Yet here comes Daigo with a life lead.
He's so tough to phase. That's the thing. Like, you don't get any sort of mental advantage against your pressure strings. He's been there a million times before. Caught in the backdash. Wow, Tokido with a little unforced air there. Daigo just moving in. Now out of the meter. Whoa.
Ooh.
I think he was trying to challenge with an uppercut, and there it is.
Wow.
That was, talk about leaving it all out there. That was all or nothing for Daigo, and definitely would not have won on chip. That was, this is going to hit or I'm going to throw this round away.
Daigo is at match point against his rival and good friend, Tokido. Okay, good uppercut for Tokido, but again, oh wow, Daigo's going for it.
That should be easily hit confirmable for a player of Daigo's caliber. Hard knockdown again from that jab uppercut as he called out. Gets the stun, and this is going to be a big round 2 for Tokido.
Match point for both players.
Has got to be loving this.
We have been here many times, and Akuma starting off with a lot of meter, so he's got a lot of
What?
fireballs. Wow!
What an answer from Daigo. It just says, I don't care. What about fierce uppercut for no reason?
And here we go, opportunity for Tokido. He's got a huge life lead.
What is going on?
And Tokido is going to take it over Daigo.
That is incredible. Daigo with 4 completely insane uppercuts. And Tokido weathers the storm. Daigo landing none of them. Even after that low strong into uppercut, that's the most easily hit confirmable normal in the game, perhaps. The crowd chanting his name. Incredible stuff. Daigo must have had something in his mind, but is now going to be spending his time in the loser's bracket. Tokido marching forward.
It was just one of those situations. He just didn't believe Tokido wouldn't try something 4 times in a row.
And for all I said about the transcendence of Daigo's play and wanting to play a pure game, that was just nuts.
And look at the look on Tokido's face, man. I mean,
he is sweating it. Again, they're smothering first round from their first game from Daigo.
Dude, he is so pumped right now. You know, Tokido's been on the stage many times before, but I've never seen him look like the way he's looking right
and I
now.
feel like he knows he's outclassed by Daigo in a lot of ways, in this game in particular. But Daigo, just think about the transition that we just saw from the first game where Daigo was completely in control, running down all the options, willing to take the smart trades, going toe-to-toe, just sort of smothering, not letting Takedo get an inch of momentum. To the final round we saw, where Daigo had, I believe, the term is YOLO, at least 4 completely insane uppercuts. Again and again, he only FADC'd 1, I think, of them, and just completely went for it. So we saw basically two completely different players. One completely in control and the other one completely not caring, and that's part of what makes Daigo so compelling as a player, is he's willing to do stuff that seems borderline insane and make it pay, but none of that got paid. Like, not a single one. He's like, well, the last 3 didn't hit. Maybe this one's got to hit. You know what he won't expect this time after 3 crazy fierce uppercuts? Another fierce uppercut. Unfortunately.
Another uppercut.
That strategy is so advanced it went around the other side of Yomi to I don't know where. But Daigo in the losers bracket. Sako now going to be showing off his Ibuki perhaps. Quick button check.
Interesting. And you know, a lot of players sitting here seeing that happen, they're thinking to themselves, because Daigo obviously been practicing a lot, he's considered a danger, but seeing him sent to the losers bracket now, a lot of these guys are excited to think to themselves, this is now our opportunity to get into winners finals. Right.
And again, I caution anybody, I mean, obviously if you're at that level, that's great, but caution players newer to the tournament scene to be, don't focus too much on who's in your bracket. Obviously, you want to avoid as many strong players as you can and have favorable matchups. No one's excited about having to play against Daigo. But again, just focus on your next match one at a time. If you focus too much on who's in your bracket, you can easily outthink yourself.
Right. And plus another thing is you are never going to win a tournament of this caliber without running into
That's right.
killer after killer after killer.
And I think you put your finger right on it there. You're essentially playing for like 7th or 14th, or, well, there is no 14th, 17th, something like this. You're playing for not the top spot, and that's a very dangerous way to approach the game. It's not winner talk.
Yeah, and here we go. Sako is indeed going with Ibuki.
Gamer B in a shock to no one. Sticking with Adon. I do think this match is certainly better for Ibuki than it would be for Evil Ryu. Adon with a lot of good answers to Evil Ryu, especially with the slightly slower normals and standard Ryu. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, wow. Combo.
And Ibuki, Sako there, again, I call it the fishing line with Ibuki. That strong, you can sit it out there and see if it connects with anything and hit confirm very easily into a wide variety of good options. And again, that's going to be his primary offense so far, mixing it up with a few other options.
Okay, here he goes. Hard knockdown. What's the mix-up?
Wow.
Hard knockdown again. He's going for that. Oh, wow.
He takes it in the air. That was very smart stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like he was going for a throw, but instead goes low.
Beautiful completion there from Sako. And that was, yeah.
1 frame link on that standing jab. But he gets it.
Just solidly excellent.
Good anti-air. He's going to get damage, and there it is. Oh, no,
Lets
not
him
that
go.
time. Yeah. Didn't get the link that time.
I thought he might have been going for something tricky there because he had the opportunity and a big life lead, but nothing tricky to follow.
Oh.
Goes low, gets caught.
Good block for Gamer B, but a better block by Sako.
Indeed.
You know, I've always said that I believe Ibuki, one of the strongest characters in the game, but we rarely ever get to see Ibuki with some strong play. Oh, wow!
Oh, wow, wrong way.
But here's Sako trying to show what she can do. The Gamer B, I mean, after a rough first round here, looking really solid.
Good block and nice. As you know, after that, it's a slow overhead. Blocked successfully. You know Ibuki's going to try and follow up with a poking, like crouching jab, whatever it might be. Great uppercut answer, exposing any links or any weaknesses in your link.
Yeah, and again, Sako had all the momentum for about a round and a half. So good on Gamer B to gather himself and take that right back, taking round 2.
And that's what that series right there from Ibuki is exactly what she wants to do for or what Sako wants to do. Dash in and out of that range where the Jaguar kicks are somewhat threatening. For Adon, you want to stay away from the roundhouse and just dash in and out.
Oh, trade. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Okay, hard knockdown. Here comes that mix-up.
This is it.
Second time Sako has landed that knife, gotten it blocked, and just did nothing. I'm sure Gamer B is going to be reading that. I wouldn't be surprised for a Gamer B throw next time.
That would be a good read.
Oh, here we go. Oh, again, not comboing the super. Oh, he had a chance again.
Oh, wow.
Smart from Sako.
Getting out of there. And that time, not going for the jab follow-up. Not wanting to risk the uppercut FADC.
That's, again, we've seen a lot of strange neutral jumps from Gamer B. I feel like he's just missing those air Jaguar kicks.
That's going to be the chip out.
Not enough, but he's safe, so it's okay. And Sako takes it with a stand jab.
Turns up the heat with the chip super, putting him down to within an inch of his life. Gamer B not able to punish. Of course, it's not punishable.
I just wonder if a raw super would have worked, maybe. That's like the fastest, farthest thing that Adon has, but I don't know.
I got to imagine Sako knew that range, and Gamer B potentially as well, knowing that that was not a viable punish.
Oh, safe jump setup for Sako.
Oh, goes for the reset and gets paid with a dizzy.
Oh, a drop combo from Sako. Again, he's always going to style. He's willing to do that every single time.
The hardest, the hard combos.
Yep. That's just the nature of his personality. That's what he does.
Good pressure.
Nice chip
Chipped
damage.
him out.
And so far, just killer after killer is going down. Will Gamer B be the next victim? Remember, he finished second last year at EVO, first at Southeast Majors this year.
A very tough competition. That is some gutsy stuff there from Hori Sako. Not able to complete a combo out of the low forward. Knockdown, gets him out of the air. Again, very smart from Gamer B, taking that in the air with no potential follow-up from the Buki.
That low straw, that was like an Alpha 3.
Yeah, that was just weird. Let's not think about that anymore.
All right, here's some opportunity for Gamer B, but that awkward backdash from Ibuki gets her out.
Keeps her airborne as well. Very difficult to punish that.
And
that should be
gonna get it, yeah.
Gamer B battling back. He's facing match point there. Still needs this round. Still match point for Sako. There's that completion. No reset this time. Showing respect for Gamer B. Nice hard knockdown. Got him!
Oh!
And the crowd loving it. You very rarely see that super landed.
Again, see, he's never gone for the throw in that situation, but Sako has blocked every single time. Now he still has that uppercut FADC available to him.
Oh, Sako going in for his own throw. Sako with a smug smile there. He said, like, I earned that throw. Excellent stuff from Sako. Gamer B knows. I gotta say, like, I think he was just a little outplayed there. That's a tough match, and he played well in some of the situations. But Sako just looking very, very strong, very, very smooth. PR Raw getting the crowd on its feet. I don't like that smile though from PR Raw. He's rubbing his face and like smiling.
I do want to just give a shout outs to Garrick16 from Twitter. He told me, he's telling us that at Topanga Asia League, Shanghai lost to Sako with Cammy 7-4.
Right.
So there's a little bit of history there. Maybe that's why he didn't want to go with Cammy.
I feel it, but I feel like those secondary characters, when on paper, it's a great note. The secondary characters on paper, if you don't have the chops, like you cannot. That's something you can try maybe in earlier rounds against some sort of mid-tier players. But I don't remember who was saying this. Maybe I think it might have been. Now I can't remember. Talking about what winning or what getting out of your pools in EVO this year means is like equivalent to winning a local tournament, just getting out of your pool. Like getting top 32 is like winning a major.
Now, one thing I want to say here.
Please.
I have had conversations with PR Rog. He says he has a secret character for infiltration. I am wondering if he is going to bust them out or not. And he is! There it is!
And infiltration. Uh-oh. Smiling. Coughing. Uh-oh. Infiltration. A little something in his throat. It does not like that Yang pick. It's caught in his craw. We will see how this plays out. He's smiling, laughing, giving him the bump. the best part about this. Now let's see if he's PR Balrog with the joking around here is able to defang infiltration. Another common tech we've talked about: joking around with your enemy, making him laugh, takes down the intensity a notch, makes him a little less scary.
And remember, PR Rog does get a chance to play against Shady K, who is a great,
very excellent Akuma player
as well. So let's see.
So Yang's secret pick not on display here.
Oh, good counter and punish. Missed the juggle on the sweep though, so no vortex setup for infiltration just yet.
Here Rog, a very patient player. Oh no, a little too early with that. Oh, and he gets the completion there with that crouching strong hit from such a great distance.
I mean, that's the one thing that the reason why I'm not sure I like PR Rog going with Fei Long in the end. Fei Long's a character who has to deal with that jumping roundhouse. I mean, sorry, the standing roundhouse. He has to block both hits of that.
What? PR Rog just going straight for an uppercut. It's the job of the guy who got knocked down to reversal with an uppercut. You don't uppercut against the guy waking up. That was nuts. I like the excitement and the surprise of the play. Did not work out there.
Okay, no, both fireballs did not connect. Did not give him the opportunity to combo that sweep.
Jab strong, fierce.
Low strong, low fierce.
He's waiting for that opportunity, trying to thread the needles with fireballs.
Yeah, I'm really worried that PR Rog has just been second guessing himself. He had talked about this Yang against Akuma for so much, but I think he's actually a little nervous to actually go for it.
Yeah, and you can see that. You're not getting the dash in, you're not getting the throw attempts. He's just sort of sitting back and trying to play a very traditional Fei Long, which of course Infiltration is completely ready for. And again, the story of this match so far is not the life bars, it's the control. And the control has been 100% Infiltrations. He is deciding when they're going to engage. He is deciding when to generate the offense.
That stand fierce. Oh, he went for the
almost
mix-up.
Got to the other side. Didn't get there.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Big opportunity for PR Rog. What mix-up does he have? It's going to all depend on this.
Oh, no.
Nice teleport to escape for Infiltration. PR Rog still in it, but Infiltration with a good life lead and a throw. He's got a lot for Chip. Smart stuff.
What?
Wow, he bet it all.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure what that was supposed to counter, possibly a throw attempt. That's a tough one. And again, it makes me a little uncomfortable because you got PR Rog swinging for the fences there, and to show that kind of aggressive or high risk, call it decision making.
Oh,
so
and he's going
early.
to go with Balrog. Oh, wait, he hasn't picked it yet. He's thinking about it. Is it going to be PR Balrog or PR Yang? No, he's going to go with Balrog.
And we do not see the Yang come up. Look at Infiltration going straight to the phone, checking his notes. And he's got the time to do it. Stage select, he picks it, but doing a little quick consultation with something. Maybe he's talking to a favorite significant other somewhere. Just a little shout out, who knows? Or picking up notes on how to destroy his opponent. Who knows what evil lies in the heart of Infiltration's phone. Wow, that's the old Infiltration. I think he could be able to get the counter hit combo there. Good trade for PR Balrog.
Oh,
wow, gets the full crumple. Will he complete it this time? Yes.
Yep, not going to do the ultra because wouldn't have done any damage.
What is going on there? Are we going to see somebody stand up in front of the screen? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. PR Balrog's like, maybe I made the right choice after all.
Now, here's the thing. There has been a read that's been made on Infiltration that he likes a touch button. And I think that's how PR Rog was planning to punish it, by walking up and focus attacking. And Infiltration going with a couple of crouch techs and getting blown up with those focus attacks.
Infiltration definitely not above the crouch tech.
Yeah.
It's a good, on paper, it's the right play in a lot of situations. And it's only when you know that your opponent's going for it that you can really punish it. Infiltration loves his numbers. Crouch tech getting blown up there. PR Balrog can tend to sit back. Again, showing that focus attack. Infiltration a little more conservative this time around. Nice counter. Wow. Very nice counter.
Oh, wow, he got him. Oh, he went for a mix-up.
Yeah,
He didn't want to do the ultra just yet.
I'm not a fan of that Balrog mix-up, but gets out of there without too much trouble. Wow, turn punch from close range. Good stuff.
Now watch, Infiltration has to be careful. One hit can lead into a combo, into a super.
Oh no!
And he got him.
That's
good.
good.
Even on the empty jump.
Yeah. Wow. Balrog strangely survives it, and that'll get him out, but he won't live long. Yeah.
I mean, that was the only thing PR Rock can do, and that was smart because he didn't want to waste the meter.
Why not? Yeah, you don't burn any meter.
Yeah.
PR Balrog now, fighting for a spot in winner's bracket. Nice crouching Falcon Pierce, clean counter.
Now again, PR Rock with that meter. Oh, okay.
Doesn't opt to use it. Now what's gonna? Again.
Saving the meter. He's saving the meter. It looks
that
like.
I don't know if I can approve that meter. Like it's mine to approve. That's a tough one. Could have really put Infiltration on his heels there. And now
wow. Just getting himself out of the corner. Just flipping out of the corner.
Do you think he wants the meter to play defense in case he gets Vortex with QEX rush punches to escape? I don't think that's good against him.
Oh, here we go. And now very close to being able to chip him out with the super.
That does do an enormous amount of chip.
Yeah, but he needs to get one more solid hit.
Yeah.
He needs to get one more solid hit.
I'd say it probably does about half the remaining life of Infiltration and chip.
Yep.
Maybe he could have blown through that fireball with the super.
Yeah. Okay,
oh, no.
Oh, he's faking it. Oh, wow. Just a crouch fierce.
Straight crouch fierce. And he just guts it out. And maybe the threat of super was really what he was playing for the entire time. Rather than cashing in the super, just the threat of super, forcing Infiltration to play a very different game. And PR Balrog leading it all the way, tying it up one match apiece against the reigning champion. And Infiltration carefully studying this phone. Staring at it, going back to the notes.
Saying, wait, what did I miss? What did I miss in my note?
That's amazing.
You know
That's
what?
amazing.
I'm going to say this right now. I think it would be the greatest troll in the history of the fighting game community if someone finally got a hold of his phone, looked at his notes, and it just said, just win. And there's like nothing else in there. That would be the most amazing troll in the world.
Just put it in there. Just in this situation, just Raging Demon. Yeah, that'll work every time. Yeah.
It's one of those pictures of himself, you know, believe in yourself. Just like believe, and that's all that's in there.
It's a little kitty, hang in there. Maybe that's what it is. I bet it's motivational gifts. I said gifts, that's right.
All right, so here we go. PR Rog tying it 1-1. You got to imagine he's probably thinking to himself, what if I had just gone with Balrog right away? But you know what? He still has this opportunity. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, very close to connecting that jump. But Infiltration with the uppercut, scooping it out of the air. Tries to focus out of there. That's no good for Balrog. Oh, almost getting paid with another crumple.
But there was the standard Balrog shimmy.
Wow, nice counter poke on that crouching jab. And here comes the knockdown. Doesn't want to surrender that corner position. Now goes for it. Notice what PR Balrog has not gone. Have we seen him attempt a single throw against?
Oh, he chased it down!
He got it!
That's the PR Rog specialty, chasing down the back dash. And now he has one round away.
Match point, PR Balrog, and the crowd is going nuts.
That is the specialty from PR Rog.
Will he complete this?
Will he complete
this?
Here we go.
The crowd getting very hyped. Good block.
Okay, that's fine. He's going to take a little bit of damage off of this.
Good trade.
Oh, he'll take that any day of the week.
Balrog popping. Giants are falling here at Evolution 2013. I go down. Okay. Infiltration on his heels, down to his lap. What a read! What a read! The crowd's going nuts. PR Balrog is doing a barrel roll. He is on the ground. That was half a barrel roll.
He was invincible the entire time.
That's right.
Going down, but
it's 60 frame invulnerability on that roll.
Roll.
The crowd shouting it out. USA, PR Balrog, chant along, Infiltration in short order. What day is this? This is Friday. We're 2 days away from our finals.
I was looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow morning.
This is nuts. This is insane. Daigo in the loser's bracket. Infiltration in the loser's bracket. PR Balrog playing some of the best Balrog I've seen. I don't know. I mean, when we began talking about this, I told you I had concerns about PR Balrog. I was worried his focus had shifted away. But that was an incredible match, and especially after that first round where he's joking around, laughing, got kind of rolled.
But here's the thing. Justin, Ricky, and PR Rog just spent the last week in Japan leveling up. And you know what? in Japan, you're going to get a lot better Street Fighter 4 practice than you're going to get Marvel practice. So,
very true, very true. Time well spent over there, and just an incredible turnaround. And the same way we saw Daigo turn around so quickly from being so controlled to being so insane in his last round, we saw PR Balrog going from a bit of a sack and then finally going back and picking Balrog and just putting on just a solidly excellent game.
Yeah,
he made excellent choices.
And for those of you guys at home wearing headphones, such as the Triton Kunai here, $40 you can save 33% off. 33% off. I apologize for screaming. I hope I have not blown out any earbuds. I mean, literally, when PR Rog went there, I jumped out of my seat.
I am not going to have a voice left. I'm not going to have a voice left.
Offer expires July 16th.
That's right, so get on it. Get on it, boys and girls.
Oh my gosh. And
come and support the great people who help make this tournament possible. Mad Cats, just great guys. What can you say? And girls. The lovely ladies. Man. Yeah, that's a shocker. And now we've got Justin Wong. That's, I would say, a tough act to follow.
And it's going to be Justin Wong versus Xiao Hai.
All right, people need to compose themselves. We talk about players needing to compose themselves between matches. I think we need to take a moment to compose ourselves. All right, I'm going to take a deep breath.
All right.
All right.
So Justin Wong.
Back to the current match after that incredible performance from PR Balrog.
Sent to losers by Tokido. And obviously, he's still in it right now. Let's see what he can do against Xiao Hai.
More Team EG. What have they got? Do they have more shockers in store? Button check. Boo.
I think that was just a mistake very early on. I think Xiao Hai just said,
okay, he called it. Yeah. Justin allowing it. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, again.
No one's going to call it in that situation.
Everyone's rivals, but everyone, wants a fair fight.
Well, what you want to win playing the true opponent.
Yes, yes.
I mean, we have heels, but that would be an epic level heel to call someone out for that. Yeah, I know. I know we took our deep breath, but I kind of want another one. Is there like a card I can play to demand an additional deep breath? Hey, you're taking a deep breath while I'm running my mouth.
Sorry.
I see that.
I stuck that in there. I stuck that in there.
I am not tricked. Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Just pause the tournament for a minute? This hype is not sustainable.
Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Friday.
Doing the dance. Both have very similar approach vectors. Obviously, Cammy able to generate the pressure on the ground. Justin in there goes for the quick set.
Goes for the mix-up.
Yes.
Yep.
I can't say the word mix-up anymore. My brain now.
Good frame traps from Xiao Hai.
Justin hanging tough. Oh, wow. Did he catch him in a crouching fierce there, or was it crouching roundhouse? But it was a brilliant counter poke from Xiao Hai.
Oh, here we go, big punish. And Justin knows that you have to dash after that.
Yes, that's a very tight timing, so really nice punish there by Justin.
Ooh, try to whip punish. Didn't quite get it, though.
Xiao Hai, even more than most Cammies, really loves that middle distance, especially against Rufus. It's very easy. All of his normals are very slow outside of that immediate range. And Xiao Hai just leaving the trap open. Doesn't burn the meter. Doesn't have the meter to burn, and Justin with a fantastic punish. What can he do here? He's not in good position to chip him out.
Oh, great block on Xiao Hai's part.
Oh, wow.
Too far for that focus attack to connect. That is the nice thing about Rufus' standing forward kick, is that he stretches all the way out.
Yeah, and then he returns. Unlike most of his crouching roundhouse and crouching fierce. Justin dancing around, really nice round. And both players able to execute a bit of their game plan. Xiao Hai, of course, failing the hit confirm into the cannon drill and getting the giant punish with the ultra.
All right, good combo from Xiao Hai. And he's going to...
Corner pressure. Justin not taking the bait.
Oh, wow. Justin had an opportunity after that. Maybe he thought he wasn't going to combo. Was afraid of Xiao Hai's maybe an uppercut in the middle there.
From the other side, wow. Wow, such great pressure here from Xiao Hai.
And that's, okay, yeah, he knew that was an unblockable setup from Cammy. But that unblockable setup, not a dive kick, so Justin able to jump out and just get hit out of the air. Justin down a lot of life, but he's got a lot of meter. He's got a lot of tools to work with to make a comeback, but it's going to be a long...
And this is a tough position because you have to make a lot of guesses here to burn the meter.
Right. Are you going to burn it or save it for the next round? Right.
Do you want to surrender this round? And I like that Justin's hanging tough, not even forced to commit one way or the other.
Well, Justin's the only player in the world I've never known who turtles when he's losing.
He's trained in the old school Eddie Lee East Coast style of the clock is your friend. It's never the wrong time to turtle. And Justin now potentially going to make something happen.
Uses one bar, uses another one.
He was hoping for that to connect into the Ultra. Oh, no.
Okay, here we go.
And this could be timeout from Zhao Hai. We've seen him very comfortable with holding that time. He's very aware of that clock as well.
Yeah, and I think Justin at that point wasn't going to use any more meter.
Yeah.
Just kind of went for a Hail Mary at the end there.
I believe it was it Zhao Hai against Valle earlier where it went right down to the final seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Zhao Hai was completely in control of the clock on that one. Great match there for both players.
Okay, good block from Justin.
And Cammy's normal's a little too fast to be punished by Rufus' dive kick. Not that time.
Oh, great throw from Justin. Getting Zhao Hai closer to the corner.
Cross up.
Cross up and a stun.
That's the stun.
And he's going to combo into a super perhaps? No.
No, goes for the reset.
Yeah, it goes for a reset. Oh,
wow, no, but Cammy goes over.
Oh, and no FADC.
Didn't go for the Ultra.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't going to do a lot of damage. So
oh, wow. Great read from Justin.
Oh,
great read.
Links the stand short into the low short to get the cancel.
And I love how he just waited for that dive kick to counter.
Yeah. So
great presence of mind. Great presence of mind.
Yep, up 1-0 versus Zhao Hai.
Justin, I've missed you. Like, that was such a great game. That was such a great old Justin game. I really loved it, yeah.
I mean, Justin, it's really interesting because honestly, Justin is only handicapping himself a lot of times by sticking a little bit with Rufus, but he's very character loyalty. I mean, we talked about Shen and Luffy and stuff like that, so we can't blame Justin for sticking with the character in any way, shape, or form.
And that's a great Japanese tradition as well. Oh, Justin with an opportunity here, just opts to throw him back into the corner, get that pressure in the mix-ups, and getting paid for it right away. Good decision-making.
Oh!
From the front, and that's going to be it. Zhao Hai now in some real trouble.
All right, Justin at match point.
Zhao Hai fighting for his tournament life.
Is this year revenge of the U.S. players? We've seen already. We saw Bronson defeat Nin in Tekken. We saw 3 of the top 4 in Persona be U.S. players.
Which is incredible.
And now we saw PR Rog defeat Infiltration earlier, and Justin Wong trying to knock Zhao Hai into the loser's bracket.
Good going low. I like that. I thought he would be going back into a dive kick. He surprised me with the lows.
Great stand jab, though, from Zhao Hai to control those dive kicks, the instant dive kicks.
Wow. Nice. Hit confirm on the counter hit.
Wow, recovered in time.
Chasing him down. Good presence of mind from Justin.
That oppressive stand jab.
Is he going over?
Oh,
no, he is not.
Okay.
No, he is not.
Not going to kill.
It's going to be very close. Will he be able to chip him out? Wow, what a counter.
But not a backdash. He could have comboed into Ultra.
That was an Ultra opportunity, and that, I swear, that's the 3rd time we've seen Zhao Hai forward dash after the FADC, and I think it's because he's not sure it's going to hit. He wants to maintain the pressure with a forward dash, give himself the option of a throw or a follow-up jab pressure, but he got paid with the actual hit and then did not convert. Now taking the stage is the beautifully coiffed Punko, Cafe ID, making another return. This guy has put some real bodies on the floor on the Evo stage before, and if anything can do it, it's that haircut.
Yeah, the interesting thing is that I want to point out something. This is what Xander K said on Twitter. It's really interesting because we were talking about the science players and the emotion players. Infiltration is about as science you can get, but his teammate from Korea, Punko, is about as emotion as you can get. Complete polar opposites in gameplay style.
If there's, I don't know, and as bloodthirsty and competitive and right at you kind of gameplay as you get in Street Fighter, if you can have an emo player. But Punko is as close to emo as I think you can get. He pouts, he is joyful, but yeah, I don't know. What goes on in his head is, I don't know. It's going to be exciting. But what's going on his head is even more exciting with that. I can't get over the haircut. I'm going to let it go.
Speaking of heads, Skullgirls. Skullgirls.
I don't know about that transition, but I appreciate you trying to bail me out.
But again, this is coming out on August 22nd on Steam. So this is going to come out, and of course, all the new characters getting put into this thanks to the Indiegogo campaign.
That's just been incredible. This team is made of just raw heroes. I've been lucky enough to know a lot of the guys on the team. Mike Z I've known, I believe, for over a decade. Just an incredible guy. Huge heart, huge brain. That's where the hugeness ends as far as I'm aware. But yeah, do anything and everything you can to support the Skullgirls team. They worked very, very hard. They were down to the bone during the development. Many of you have heard the stories about the struggles they went through to get that game made in the first place. They faced some various kinds of challenges since the publication of their game that's limited some of their abilities to do it. They turned to the community. They got it done. It's really just an amazing story, and they deserve all of your love. And in addition to that, the game's pretty fun. So good for that. They also happen to make a pretty awesome game. So in addition to their cool story, Skullgirls.
And I swear when Punko walked by, I got a whiff of some Red Bull. I don't know, but I think that was you drinking.
That might have been my Red Bull.
I think that's what it was. So.
And it looks like he's going to be up against Kazunoko, and Kazunoko really, just got beat pretty bad. So this will be exciting. Punko, of course, the Seth player. Seth. I'll say it, not my favorite character, but certainly explosive, gets people on their feet, probably racks up the most perfect online. Well, online, I'm just thinking if we had total stats, Seth is the perfectingest character in the roster.
Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. If you get perfected by Seth, you really just shrug it off.
Yeah, it's really
going to happen all day.
I used to be ashamed. Yes, that's step 2 on the road to recovery from Seth. It's okay to get perfected. That's just sort of a thing he does.
Okay, good stuff from Kazunoko.
Pursuit. Not letting that focus attack shenanigan get going.
Oh, here's the punch, and there it is right there. Punko with that signature crazy style.
Not put off for a second, just right back on it. Not the sneakiest of blows there after the follow-up.
Did Punko just purposely delay the cancel on that couch Pierce to hit confirm it? That was so crazy.
This guy's got tech. He puts in the time. Playing a very restrained, respectful game.
Oh, huge opportunity, but Kazunoko not with the up kicks to stop him. And here we go!
Wow!
Uppercut.
Oh, no.
But he misses the juggle, but he's got enough meter for another uppercut. FADC uses that to land.
Here comes the final guessing game. Is he going to go for the uppercut? Yes! Uppercut,
not
chip out.
Much Kazunoko could have done there.
Not really, no. That was, Seth gets into the right position against Yoon.
And the Seth EX uppercut, some of the longest invincibility of any move in the game.
It's fair. Everyone loves it. It is rather sad to watch other uppercuts go up against it. Just,
Oh, wow. See? Punko right there. Just going for the uppercut. I think Kazunoko was reading STV.
Gonna get the corner carry and the cross up.
Nice autocorrect. Or it could have just been a back and forth mash on the uppercut.
Wow, I love that double dash up into the uppercut again.
Oh,
Gets the pursuit.
Get away, yeah.
Good stuff, but Kazunoko on his heels.
Look at Punko just hitting buttons everywhere.
And again, Kazunoko going to that EX rush to try and get something started. And against players this caliber, that's just not going to be enough.
Wow, what a read from Punko to just get the throw on that whip jump.
And again, it's sort of always a question with Punko. Was it a read or was he just decided? Maybe he decided like 30 seconds ago, this is what I'm going to do. No, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I think his play has proven himself time and time again. He's an incredible player, and he's clearly making excellent reads. In there with the feet, approaching. Now pushed him to the corner. A big stand, fierce, no focus from Yun.
Stop. Combo.
Oh, nice follow. I love the backdash there from Punko, but the teleport, too aggressive.
I'm not
way
even
too
sure.
slow.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure what he was trying to bait out of that. Even if there was a lunge punch from Kazunoko, the teleport would not have worked.
No, I wouldn't have put him in any position to punish in any kind of serious way, and I thought maybe he just wanted to retain mid-screen.
Yeah, could be.
But that's not a serious threat, but full crumple here.
Oops,
what?
Down. Oh,
I said, could it be new tech here?
That was
a little bit tricky stuff there. Looked like it should have been the jab, but it wasn't, and then he followed it up anyway.
Oh wow, close Fierce getting that. Out of the air. Oh, there it is. Gets him with the command throw.
What's it gonna be?
Makes up time again. Oh, gets him from the front with the side kick.
This should be the disrespectful ending. Yes. And it's going to be match point. for Punko. Just like that. Cafe ID sending over a huge wrecking crew to EVO 2013 this year. Punko already going deep.
Okay, but Kazunoko now with Canadian meter.
He's got, oh wow, beautiful read.
Is he going to suck him in with the
There's
ES10?
the Tandem, yes. Now here's his tech again. Now he's clearly not an accident.
Oh,
Keeps
and
the
SPD
mix-ups going.
close to Dizzy. And the beautiful thing about getting a Dizzy off of the SPD is that it's a guaranteed high damage combo.
What a pursuit!
One
Keep
hit!
him out of the air. It's like old school Chun-Li from Seth. Punko with some great stuff. You think you've explored the limits of this character? Absolutely not. Some great new stuff there from Punko. Fabulous stuff. Sad end to Kazunoko, but excellent player.
Wow.
Happy to see him here this year. I think there's also I don't even know how many Cafe ID players there are. It looked to me like
there's a lot
20
of them.
plus.
Yeah. I mean,
Japan, remember when we first saw like our first Japanese players ever coming over to EVO and it was so exciting, like, ooh, look, it's a Japanese player. He's here at EVO. There's something like 65, 70 Japanese players here this year.
It's a record number for this year.
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. And that's such a testament to the global community, everybody coming together. It's unparalleled. And they're here to play, they're here to win, they're here to represent Japan. They're here to see old friends. They're here to have a good time. And that's what I love.
And it's showing just the kind of stature winning the EVO has become. All these players coming out from all over the world. I mean, China's been relatively absent from the past few years now, and now we've got Chinese players all over. Dark Jihua, who was playing a lot
Excellent
earlier.
player as well, yes.
And Nyo, who was playing earlier. And, of course, Xiaohai, Dako playing. And of course, I still remember last year I talked to one of the players from Brazil, and I said, your only job is to bring back, 5 more Brazilian players next year. And he actually messaged me at one point and was like, I'm bringing back more than what you asked for.
I ran into one of my earliest friends from Versus. It's a great fighting game site down in Brazil, Dennis, and he told me there are, I believe, 25 Brazilian players here this year,
wow.
Which is incredible. Brazil has one of the greatest, most excited fighting game scenes in the entire world. So to watch those guys ramping up their numbers here and representing has been fantastic.
Yeah. At one point, I was just talking to some random players. They were saying that they were from Bolivia. There was like 3 or 4 in Bolivia, and someone standing next to them was like, "Oh, I'm from Chile," and then like someone standing close to there was like, "Oh, I'm from," I forgot. He said like it might have been Brazil as well.
All the colors of the rainbow here at Evolution 2013. And then at the end of it, we all hold hands and hug, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, kind of. That kind of
harmony.
is. It kind of is that feeling. That's what's so crazy, but not actually, of course.
And I'm telling you right now, fireball motions and button presses is the true universal language.
This, I gotta say, is a matchup I'm looking forward to. I love the way Snake Eyes plays Zangief against Shotos. He's got the composure, he's got the skill to take it to Daigo. Daigo already in loser's bracket. This has the potential to be an epic blow-up and a signature moment in Snake Eyes' career. Obviously one of the strongest newcomers we saw really find his path in HDR back when that was still a focus for him, and he made the transition brilliantly over to the 4 Series and has been just wrecking shop in a really, his play is just very, very solid.
Yeah. He has some of the
great reads,
the most immaculate,
a lot of patience.
Some of the most immaculate footsies with Zangief.
Yes.
Definitely him and his AGE teammate Zangief. Probably the two of the best Zangiefs in the country.
And now also pay very close attention to Daigo's decisions here at the beginning of this match, because he's trying to gain in the first 3-4 seconds of the match a lot of information about his opponent. Rather than necessarily trying to kill you, he's seeing how you react. What do I do? What do you do when I do low forward fireball? What do you do when I jump back? What do I do? What do you do when I just do raw fireball?
And Daigo's already established some good safe jump timing against Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is going to have to respect that jump attack. Oh,
wow.
That's just the range where he knew he wasn't going to
Could that have been a
hit
set
twice.
play, a setup by Daigo? Possible, but still very strong stuff. Snake Eyes down to his last gasp in round 1, and he left all the meter out there on the floor. No, that's not going to be enough. Not against a strong player like that. That's Zangief, not the quickest jump.
Great reaction from Daigo.
Yeah.
to that jump. And, you know, Zangief has that jumping forward kick, which hits very low under him.
That's true. I mean, he does have options. The only reason I didn't like it was because, given the situation Snake Eyes was in, to try and really generate offense from that point, jump in was the best option, and so Daigo was all over it and ready for it. Great mix-up from the front.
Good stuff. And close to dizzy now for Daigo.
Opportunity to punish, but still picks it up again.
Not quite dizzy yet. Maybe one more hit.
Wow, I love it. I love
it.
Fierce pile driver. I love it. Strong round 2 for Snake Eyes.
Oh, wow. Did you see Daigo just stand there and said, like, you're going to jump?
Yep.
Just wait here until you jump. And
I have 2 rounds of information on you now, and this is what you're going to do. You've shown you're a jumper,
right.
which is almost a dirty word in the world of Street Fighter. Ah, you're a jumper, eh?
Yeah, I almost honestly thought Daigo was going to punch that low forward super.
Yeah.
Here we go. Snake Eyes getting in there. Okay, so he spins the meter now. He's trying to get out of the corner. He's trying to buy real estate. You know, getting out of that corner is going to be super important for Daigo.
There's the jump. Snake Eyes paying it off.
Oh, and yeah,
a little over-aggressive.
Wow, what a chase down. And no combo from Stand Short into EX Green Hand.
Wow, EX. Okay.
All right, so Daigo's going to get a little bit of, space behind him.
Do you think Daigo was maybe forgetting that he had Ultra 1 rather than Ultra 2 and was worried about an Ultra 2?
Daigo's
He's too smart for that. That can't be it.
Ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
So ridiculous that he's throwing that fireball at a range where he knows that EX Green Hand is not going to hit twice.
Yeah. That's the second time he did that. The first time I said, was that a set play? Could that have been a set play? And we were like, who knows? It's too crazy. And then he landed it twice in one match.
Absolutely was. He has that distance measured perfectly. So Snake Eyes with a very impressive play, but Daigo able to eke it out.
Good challenge with the uppercut.
Maybe that's why Daigo did the EX uppercut that last round, because he saw that train there.
Daigo, he knows things.
Not that time. Daigo did not have the distance, but you know what? Snake Eyes probably grown accustomed to this trick, so he's probably going to make sure he's a little bit closer.
Oh, it's absolutely in his head, yeah. Taking any sort of positional element away from Zangief, it's so tough for him to approach. And Daigo just saying, here's the song that I'm going to sing this round. It's called Hadoken. You know how this goes. I'm just going to keep throwing him. What are you going to do? Now that I've scared you off of green hands.
Yeah, and the plus of the other thing is he has no meter.
Yes.
So he's not even scared.
Good stuff, but Daigo all over it. I love the play from Snake Eyes, but Daigo one step ahead.
And you know, honestly, Daigo was probably thinking the whole time that could be what's coming if he has no meter.
Now Snake Eyes making it happen here, in there with an opportunity, grabs it. What? Jab pile driver. What?
Oh, no!
No short to close it out. Oh, no. Snake Eyes really needs this, or it's going to be such a mental guard break. Oh, no. Daigo back from the brink. Snake Eyes has to smile because crying would be inappropriate. Oh, man. That hurts.
Stop.
Perfect footsies. Allows Daigo to dance away. Goes right into it. Good, good. You need that.
I was going, fake cross-up.
He got paid with that the last time, too, in game 1.
Now he's got to be careful here because Daigo has him pseudo in the corner, which means easy combos into Ultra. But you can see Snake Eyes slowly gaining a little bit of ground, especially every time Daigo jumps back.
And he's content to sit back there and build meter, but quickly push it in the corner. That's not good.
And he's not going to FADC it just yet.
No.
Oh, here we go. Big opportunity for Snake Eyes.
Still has enough meter to get this done. Needs one jump in. Patience. Patience, my son. No.
No, don't jump.
Jump is not patience. Please. He's got to hang very, very tough here. What a counter! What a counter! What's the mix-up here? From the front and just goes straight into chip. Good stuff. Very, very good.
And that seriously looked like Ryu just teleported in
Yes.
Zangief's arm.
You see, for anyone, well, I don't know if I want to get into a complex discussion of hitboxes because we got a hype match here, but Ryu's hitbox extends very far forward. His grabbable
grabbable range. That
I'm sorry, I'm getting enchanted by the match again. And, yeah. Oh, what a bait. And he burned not only the grab, but also the EX meter. Big boot to the head.
Oh, good stuff. Gets a hard knockdown and slowly pushing Snake Eyes a little further back.
Wow. Wow. The last thing, and then again, he was threatening it. Oh, no. All comes down to this for Snake Eyes.
He's got that Ultra, though, that can easily give him the momentum, but no! Daigo with the dash forward and low dash forward, low forward. And now he moves forward, and Snake Eyes has been eliminated from the tournament.
Great games from Snake Eyes. I saw him play Dominion earlier. He played an excellent game against Dominion. Very sad to see Dominion. Kevin is a great player, inspiration to a lot of people. Obviously, Snake Eyes I'm highly impressed with as well. Daigo says, my day is not yet done. I'm marching forward. Loser's bracket, though it may be. And now.
And thanks to everybody tuning in once again to Evolution 2013. Please tweet all about it with that hashtag you see at the bottom of your screen, EVO2013. This is ridiculous. This is just the first day. We have 2 more days of ridiculousness coming up. Tell everybody about this. You can't miss this stuff. You can't miss this stuff. This is the kind of stuff, if you're not watching it, you're gonna kick yourself.
You done messed up, son.
Exactly.
You done messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Another crowd favorite here, second place Evo finisher in, what was that, 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I believe defeated by Fudo.
Yep.
Yes.
And you know, even though he got second place, they still crowd surfing.
No, yeah, he was, everyone was through the roof. And again, I believe originally a Saudi national, calling now America his home, welcomed by the American crowd, and raised to the shoulders. Just a fantastic player.
One of those stories that I don't know if a lot of people know about, but you know, Kindebu, AKA the Golden Fatty.
The Golden Fatty.
That's what his nickname means. I mean, for
literally.
Yeah.
Kindebu.
And when Latif was crowd surfing, I still remember Kindebu running up to the stage and pretending he was gonna jump, and everyone was like, no, 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 and then he just
the floor cleared quickly. Maybe next time we have too many people crowding into the stage, we get Kindebu to threaten a belly flop.
Yeah, I mean, you see that odd. You get that crowd shot back there. I've never seen it look like this on a Friday. That is a pure Sunday.
It's mental. It's mental.
Yeah. It's
Razor Latif up against Haitani. This is going to be an explosive match. 2 explosive characters.
Yep. Haitani definitely showing a lot of people what Makoto's capable of, dropping his combo there.
Great cross-up, though, after the neutral anti-air control. Jump back fierce, reading the burn kick. Yeah,
Haitani is very, I mean, the last few matches I've been watching for him, he's been doing a lot of jump back fierces.
It's so fast. It comes out extremely fast with Makoto. Wow, nice follow. Oh, over. But What?
Oh, but he did the wrong one. If he had done the forward one, the middle one, he would have been able to get that.
Genius idea, but just a little short.
Getting away, look at this. Down to just a tiny bit, and Latif gets him with the EX Seismo.
And now, did he get hit on the ground? I want to say he looked like he was trying to jump and got hit a little bit out of the air. And that was the second time in that round he got hit out of the air by a Seismo.
Which I didn't even.
Yeah, which is sort of like barely even possible.
Right.
Towards and strong approach. Makoto's normals all so much fun. Like, they're just cool.
Yeah, all of her moves based off of real Shotokan attacks.
Yeah. Makoto also throwing out the crouching strong fishing line, getting it paid off.
Oh, what a great bait on that.
Jumping short, tricks, mix-ups, fakes.
Look at this pressure that Haitani is putting on.
There's the fierce again.
And a double dash in the low short.
And Viper going down to her knees to the floor. Haitani, round 2. And look at him, just saying, I own this space. Oh, good bait.
It out. Yep.
Challenge, but Viper not able to follow it up.
This is one of those tough matches for the audience. You know, they want to root for USA, but at the same time, you love to see these unused characters, you know?
Makoto, so cool. Oh, he gets the grab.
What's the mix-up? Oh.
That's going to be the dizzy, and that should be it for
Haitani takes game 1.
Makoto wins.
Can he eliminate second place Evo finisher from 2011, Razor Latif? Latif looks like he's going to character select. Does he have something up his sleeve? Have we ever seen Latif use another character?
I have. I don't want to say who it is if he's not ready to. Okay. Well, I'm not confirming or denying that it's who it was, but I have seen him pull out Fei Long. It's a legit character for him. Oh, thumbs up. He's looking for someone in particular. He's not taking a poll. Crowd not liking this one bit. Going back to Viper. For me, the story of that first game was Latif's complete inability to get Viper's mix-ups going. And again, Haitani just announcing at the beginning of the round, jumping around, controlling that space, jumping fierce, neutral jumps, stay out of the airspace. And Latif not able to get anything going on the ground to any significant degree. Obviously, Viper lives and dies by the burn kick. Oh,
wow.
no.
Ooh.
He's at a lot of range.
Yeah, too far for that close spear.
Latif caught a big break there. Nice pursuit.
Almost dizzy.
Now this is a counter again. Just wants to get out of that out of the corner.
Because he knew he was almost done. So he was just trying to get out of that situation. And it looks like the audience telling Latif to stick with Viper was the correct choice.
At least for round one. Let's see. He's got another round that he's got to claim before he can tie it up.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Oh wow, right over EX size mode. And then a wake up, fierce thunder knuckle from Latif.
Good focus counter, not able to follow it up.
Haitani's done that several times now. Focus dash out of that meaty burn kick.
And he's getting put in very weird ranges. He's going for it, and he connects.
And he's gonna get a follow up after that too.
Goes for a cross up. Latif reads it, gets a clean throw. Good pursuit.
Well, not punishable, but so he down forward and try to get him with the throw. But Latif with the back dash. Oh, wow!
Goes up the fishing line, gets paid. Latif wakes up with the
That's
EX.
Do it!
Latif. Razor Latif answering back Haitani in a moment of reflection.
Yeah, now it's Haitani's turn.
Chin in hand.
Yep.
And I love that. I mean, for as much as people talk about these games, it's a big slugfest, whatever. That was a super thoughtful, considered, a soul. Soka.
Very good, Latif.
Well done, man.
Latif right now with all the momentum.
Wow, raw overhead. Again, going for that meaty overhead.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Low forward anti-air. Good stuff from Haitani. Keeping Latif in the corner.
Again, there it is. He says, attempt no landing here.
Good damage. Look at that. Just a little bit left.
And he's content to just stay there. I love that. Over and over again. Content to just stay there. This is not necessarily going to win me the game by controlling the spot, even though it did win him the game. You are denied. It's a denial of service attack here from Haitani.
Axe kick, axe kick, axe kick. Oh, he tried to trade with the uppercut.
Oh, no. Again. Oh, that's...
He's got to go for something like low strong instead.
He's got,
just like that. And Haitani now. Oh, and the meaty like stand strong.
That Razor Latif out of here. Haitani moving on, and that's the way the cookie can crumble, even for great Evo semi-champions. It's a champion in reserve in case the champion is disabled or killed somehow. Passes forward to second place.
Talk about the pendulum swinging.
Yeah.
We had Haitani with a dominant first game, then Latif with a dominant second game, and Haitani, I don't know what it was that he thought of in his brain when he was holding his chin like that. But whatever it was, it worked, and he has
repeated axe kicks. I will do 7. Yes, 7 is the number.
I am not doing it.
Well, whatever was going through his head paid off, and he is marching forward unto war, as are Pumko and GamerB. Korea, Taiwan. AverMedia up against Cafe AD. What can you tell me about Cafe AD? What sort of operation is it?
A very good one.
Yes, I mean, they've been sponsoring some of the best players around.
I believe that they also have Min and Me.
Yes.
On Cafe. And you know what? I've heard double stories. I've actually heard Mad KOF say that it's actually Cafe Id, and his name is actually Mad Comp. I don't know, but
I can't be bothered with pronunciation.
Fair enough.
Cafe Id, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe their rivals are the Cafe Ego and Cafe Super Ego.
So now we have Gamerby versus Puonko coming up here.
If there's one thing being American means, it's our God-given right to mispronounce foreign names.
Hey, how long have we been saying stuff like "all you can"? Right? It's a tradition of Street Fighter to mispronounce things. Oh, and immediately getting in there, it does Gamerby.
Wow, not giving Punko any room to breathe, but Punko says, I got a little thing, it's called an uppercut, and I am not afraid to use it.
Oh, wow, and that was an interesting tell from Punko. One of the only times I've ever seen Punko stop and like try to bait out an uppercut. He's almost always doing something.
I also really liked Gamerby had a follow-on Punko's backdash. He had it clearly anticipatory Jaguar kick that caught him. What? Tell me no. Yeah, okay. This is actually quite tricky to punish at the end, but Adon has a pretty solid counter to that.
Yeah,
and that would have been the readiest read of all reads. Like, completely cross-screen, Ultra 2 from Seth.
Oh.
Good pressure.
Yeah, and basically that Jaguar Chief avoids the wake-up and then puts him right back into the mix.
So a very good choice there from Gamerby. And I do think the thing I was mentioning from round one briefly was just that he smells Punko's slight reliance on the Seth backdash, which is quite strong. It's a good quick backdash to get out of pressure. So I think he's got something ready in store for that, should it come again.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Punko's got him in the corner here. It's mix-up time after... Oh,
what? That wasn't even close. Maybe he has his own special mix-up. We've seen things we thought might have been mistakes that were actually clever setups from Punko.
Oh, he's got it.
That's...
Damn it.
It's going to be pretty much even. The cross-up goes to the front. Oh, goes straight into the overhead.
Oh, but again, it misses the stomps and the dives.
And that is... Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Yeah. Not much you can do in that situation. The only thing Gamerby probably could have done was backdash and just hope that uppercut was not going to reach. Not likely, but that would have been his best chance.
Wow, cool counter there. Stan Pierce gets kicked in the foot.
Oh, and gets right over that sonic boom.
What is that, 75% just like that?
Yeah. Oh, I love the forward backdash.
Wow. No strong.
We have seen so many drop combos from Punko right now.
Consistency is not a hallmark of Punko in general. Unfortunately, that's a very tough thing to swallow when it comes to Seth. When you get those opportunities, you really, really have to make the most of them. Absolutely critical. Gamerby. Very strong going into game 2. Gamerby resetting the offense. What's he going to be? Taking his time. Punko keeping a nice mid-range pressure. Not something you usually see out of Seth.
That's always the rough thing about Adon. A lot of times when you get those hit confirms, if they're crouching, you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not going to cry a river for a top-tier character like Adon. Seth
enough.
Closing it out. And again, Seth's life disadvantages cannot be understated. I want to say Gamerby hit him like 2, maybe 3 times. It was half his life. That's 20% off one uppercut. Seth lives and dies by the offense. He cannot weather the storm in any way, shape, or form. Wow, picks him up off the bottom of the ground with that EX uppercut.
Using that air Jaguar kick to chase down the backdash.
That was so good. And again, that's what I'm saying. Gamerby is reading those backdashes by Punko. He knows when he's in trouble. That's his go-to. The uppercut is almost not even defense. It's just a read.
Oh, wow. Just far enough.
Yeah.
And Gamerby did not touch a button. He did not extend his hitbox to get hit. Oh, what a bait. Again.
Oh, no. Punko refusing to be put off the uppercut, and that could be the end of him with the style points. Gamerby fist in the air. And Punko, the master of style, gets styled on. Taiwan and Avermedia's Gamerby.
Oh, my.
That was some sharp shooting.
You see Yipes and Neo all giving him a high five.
Yeah.
When guys like Yipes are giving him
respect.
one of the ultimate men of style in gaming,
As a fellow traveler along the path of style, I salute you, sir.
Exactly, exactly.
May we live to clown many opponents into the future. And Punko walking off with his homebrew setup there for ultimate stability.
Yep.
Did not serve him sufficiently in that match, but I respect it. That goes back to our old school roots when people used to carry around the craziest setups. From steel to concrete base, anything to keep your joystick in place, keep it solid like it was in the 9,000-pound arcade machines.
And it's
Punko
really
respecting that history.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we've all evolved now to just playing the TE sticks and, you know, Hori
That wouldn't
sticks
be
and
a James 10 pun, was it there?
What?
We've evolved. I'm going to
No,
let it go.
It wasn't
Let's
intentional.
go.
It wasn't intentional.
I didn't mean to derail you.
No, it's okay.
Please,
but
we have evolved.
To learning to play with these controllers on our laps now.
It's true.
It doesn't quite have the stability, but, you know, we've all learned to adjust to that.
Well, the other thing is, frankly, I mean, isn't just a technical change. Like most of us used to play in the U.S. on the heavy kind of Moss HAP sticks, which are much more. It requires a lot more hand action, and they're a lot less sensitive. So, you know, when we were working with our friends at Mad Catz to develop the TE stick in the first place, there was discussion about maybe it should be a big HAP joystick. And frankly, that's what I was still playing on at the time, and I was like, no. me and Mark Mann agreed that the next generation should be set free from our bad habits and like go on to, you know, frankly, I think the some of the shorter throw sticks with the lighter springs and a little more precision.
Tell that to Mr. Wizard and John Choi.
John Choi is carrying around a stick from like 1983. Like before Street Fighter was even invented, John Choi had that stick created. He found it.
I do want to give a chance to give the shout out to Broken Tier, of course. 20% off everything at brokentier.com using the code EVO2013, same as the hashtag. And again, members of our community, Kugi, Paul Kugler, outstanding fellow.
No, I was actually having a nice conversation with Kugi. We were, as we say, pulling tubes with the extended drinks. And had a nice discussion about his start and his focus on business now.
And apparently,
we have an update. Yes.
Yeah, apparently PR Balrog is now the #2 trending item in the world on Twitter.
Now I'm curious who's trending #1. It's probably Punko's haircut.
Yeah. And you know what?
Congratulations to PR Balrog, absolutely deserved for dethroning one of the most dominant champions we've seen in EVO history. Infiltration has just been wrecking everyone around the world. He showed cracks in the surface when he lost to Puppy in Europe at DreamHack. That was great stuff from the European side.
And again, I hate to keep harping on this, but history at EVO has had it that people don't trend until Sunday. And we have Friday trenders now.
What? I don't know. What do we got for Sunday?
More amazing.
No.
More amazing. I mean, this is the crazy. I mean, you think it's crazy now. Once we get to Sunday, you remember last year, the KOF Grand Finals, the crowd going crazy.
I was sitting in the crowd and I lost my voice. Just sitting in the crowd.
Right?
That was fantastic stuff. Smash has been on fire as well.
Look, there's an animated GIF of me jumping up and down, pumping my fists in the air from last year. This is what we have to expect for EVO on Sunday, and we still have a Saturday in between with Marvel.
All right, here's my vision for next year. If the hype keeps rolling as it has been, maybe we need like a trampoline. People just get so hyped, they just bounce on the trampoline and then do a flip off and spin. Just express yourself midair.
We need those basketball mascots
that
spring off and like dunk the ball in all sorts of places. Oh my God, that'd be so amazing. All right, so Tako going up against Haitani.
Wow, you got a crouching strong, hit confirm. I got one too.
Yeah, and we saw this match, Xiao Hai barely defeating Haitani. And so now Tako gonna go for his chance.
And it looks like he may have gotten some tips because everything is coming up Tako in this match. What?
Oh, you missed your link. I mean, yeah, okay, that's good and all, but what do you got now? What do you got now?
50%. He's got some good mix-ups. Chasing down. Wow! Pulled him out of the air with the uppercut. Oh! What?
Oh my God!
What? Tako blown up. That was a completely dominant round. Went for some tricky stuff. Dropped the link at the last possible moment. Answered with an ultra. Oh, wow. Good answer. Oh,
but again, a drop the link.
But he pulled it back with a focus cancel. Such a high intensity, fast paced match. And again, it's all Takao. He's completely. Although maybe this is the danger zone. Maybe this is Haitani's plan. Like lure him into a false sense of security by going down 90%, and then I strike.
I have you exactly where I want you.
Here we go again. Now, did he get it?
Just down? No. Oh, no back down.
That was too crazy of a read.
Yeah. All right, good stuff. Taco
Both these guys hungry, tapping the buttons, want the action. Gimme.
And that's another one of those universal languages. Everybody does that.
Mash the button before the round, like,
No,
dispel that nervous energy.
The favorite one is whenever something happens, look at your joystick and do motions and shake your head like, what happened?
I got robbed.
Oh, there we
got
go.
caught again.
But
again, drops the link.
This is obviously showing that Taco, I mean, obviously he's good with Cammy, but there's a little bit of inconsistency in his play. Ah, here we go.
There we go.
Ultra, yep. Pow!
What will it be?
Chusen go Danzuki.
Wow, safe jump hit.
Yeah.
Burns the meter out of Cammy. Obviously, meter. What? That's a thing. There you go.
Now, see,
he was out of range for the uppercut. That was genius.
Yeah, and it looked like Taco missed the dive kick. He did it too early.
Yeah.
He wasn't quite high enough.
He was committed at that point.
Yeah, but the smartest thing from Haitani said, you know what? He's going to be nervous and land and low block, so I'm going to greet him with an overhead to counter his jump when he saw that whiff jump roundhouse.
Him out of the air.
Yeah, smart stuff for Haitani.
And again, judging from the first seconds of all these matches, it's incredible to think that Haitani's up 1-0 because Takao has been completely dominant in the opening seconds of all these matches.
Yep. Oh wow,
good trade. Tricksy stuff.
Oh, he went for a reset situation, but
and
great.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then he was greeted by Cammy's amazing jump roundhouse. The hitbox on that move is incredible. Oh, why would you? Oh, never mind.
Wow, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But Taco has used up all of his meter. He has no more EX dive kicks. Just got one back.
I really respect that read from Taco right there against the axe kick, too. That was not at all obvious, but it was clear that he wanted to get out of the corner, generate a little false offense, and Taco read it the whole way.
All right, here we go. Taco working on a perfect. Still has it, but he's okay. No perfect.
Oh, just a little out of range. Cammy not quite as big of a target for those multiple standing strongs.
Beautiful.
Great games here from Taco.
Yeah, just dash up, uppercut. It didn't matter if she jumped forward, neutral, or back. The only thing that would have escaped that was a forward jump.
And so now it's a struggle to understand what's the difference between game 1 and game 2. Haitani, like, so close.
Well, don't drop your combos for one thing, and get ultra.
Good general advice, yes.
Okay, here we go. Big
damage. Completes it. Goes early for a little tricky mix-up.
Oh, here we go. Off that low song. We got a dizzy.
Oh. Is that high enough? Yeah, okay. Or low enough, rather.
It's not going to kill.
Yeah. That was the right call, but it's...
He's going to try to uppercut maybe to get out of the way. Oh, a forward dash. Smart stuff, but...
Good stuff. Because
yeah,
he knew the one option was to get out that wasn't completely safe, and he knew he could close it out with block damage and following.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, Taco, that's a perfect example. Never block when you can uppercut. Right there. As soon as Taco dashed out, he should have just uppercutted instead, maybe. But
okay. Match moving on. We could discuss that probably for an hour, which is why I love this game, but unfortunately we don't have the space. Things are happening at a mile a minute.
Here we go. Missed it.
I think it was a legitimate mix.
Get more. That's a dizzy for Haitani.
This could be it for Haitani. Whoa! Style. 2 styling finishes in a row. But it was I can't even keep track of what's happened in the last. I don't even time's not passing. Daigo knocked in the losers bracket. Infiltration knocked in the losers bracket. Gamer B with crazy blow up style combos up against Punko. Laugh taking the stage.
I've nothing in my. Oh my gosh! Laugh and infiltration after fight against each other.
This is not right.
Wow.
And Laugh with a pretty grim look on his face. And I don't know if he's stealing his reserve for the challenge of infiltration, or if he's just
really cool information here from Hinson. On Twitter, it's actually called Cafade.
Wow. We were miles away.
Like cafe/arcade.
I am fairly positive I have never heard that said in Good stuff.
He's either trolling us or this is really
The more
good
you know.
information.
Well, I stand by my American right to mispronounce foreign names. Dadgummit.
Oh no, I have 2 people saying the same thing. Yeah, 2 people, and the other one is James
Independent
Bardolph.
confirmation.
So James Bardolph.
He's credible.
Worst keep ever, I think it is.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, he's a credible guy.
I'm not. That's actually his nickname, right? I'm insulting him here. Obviously, doing a lot of streaming from the UK.
Yeah,
So-
no, fantastic guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've enjoyed many of the matches he's put up.
Shout outs to everybody all around the world. Again, people are watching from everywhere.
I'm certain about that. People are watching from everywhere. People in this room are from everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many countries are here this year. I think it's something like 50. And it's, sometimes you're like, hey, there's the one guy from Ecuador or something. Cool. But no, it's like major contingents from every country in the world with just some incredible players. Do you think they're texting each other? What's going on here?
They're studying notes. But the thing is...
Notes on each other? Come on.
I know.
Doesn't Laugh write the notes for infiltration? Maybe now your plan of giving the crappy notes is maybe he's launching the virus into Infiltration's phone. In the event this ever happens, overwrite Infiltration's notes. Tell it to just uppercut.
The interesting thing is, I was actually theorizing this later with some other people. I almost kind of want to bet that Laugh has learned a lot of Cammy recently to help Infiltration practice that match. Now, I'm curious if this is a character weakness for Infiltration. May Laugh go down? I mean, this is all speculation. I have no...
I don't like it because the other thing, I want to stand up for Laugh. So I've had the pleasure to get to know these guys. They stayed with me about a year ago, and I've been able to hang out. Both of them good friends of John Choi. We were able to spend some time together. Laugh, one of the smartest guys in the business, incredibly warm-hearted, incredibly intelligent guy. And I want to stand up for Laugh as a player himself.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, being, having your training partner be one of the most dominant players in the history of the game, I think he's sort of outshone, but I want to stand up for his abilities in themselves. He's an incredibly smart player and has struggled to overcome a lot of his... And Infiltration going right in on him. This will be a very interesting match because obviously these guys know each other better than anybody. Laugh looking. Low forward, playing very conservatively, trying to build a little meter there. Neither player can be happy about this eventuality, but when it comes to the finals at Evolution, there's no friends anymore.
Yep.
You can't afford to have friends.
Who was the one who said that? Who had that quote? It's like, semifinals. This point is where you start eliminating friends. Was that you who quoted it?
I have not actually heard that quote, so we are now co-quoters, and shout-outs to whoever that might have been.
Might have been Bai who said that.
Yeah. Infiltration burning the meter, trying to be that may have been an advanced read on Laugh. Trying to smell his habits again. Sort of a quiet match in a lot of ways, but again, these guys know each other so well. But a perfectly timed back teleport.
Oh,
there we go.
See that? He landed with a stand short to get that move to whip so he can counter with his own low forward in the EX Fireball.
And that is what I'm talking about. This guy is no joke. Tough break with the uppercut there. Wow, answering back. Saying,
and there it is, Laugh
I got a
taking
little
round
Daigo
one.
spice. And how insane would it be if Laugh were to eliminate Infiltration in this situation?
It would be the most crazy thing.
That's going to be awkward for when they get home. I'm guessing they may be sharing a hotel room or something here. Yeah. Sorry, I eliminated you from Evolution. Can I borrow some toothpaste? No. Well, Laugh has some work to do here in this round, and Infiltration with a great read, closing it out.
Good stuff,
Very strong stuff.
Yeah, you can tell. Neither of them are really happy about this match at all. So.
No, there's... Yeah. Laugh opting to build some meter, going back. Good uppercut.
But he's got to be careful. Infiltration has that super meter. You can get a lot of good Raging Demons that way. But Infiltration chose to burn it on that EX Fireball. Ooh.
And Laugh content to sit back. Said Infiltration, I know how you deny. Oh. Opportunity, but would have forced him to gamble with the uppercut. I think that's probably the right call from Laugh at this stage in this game. Or this round, at least.
Those fireball fake, that's the old school quarter circle forward plus light kick.
Ooh.
Just in case your opponent reacts to the motion of your hand.
That's right. Oh, uppercut opportunity, possibly. It was very, very close as to who was going to land that.
Yeah, half the round gone, and look how little damage has been done for both players.
I think Laugh may have tried to dance under Infiltration's approach there with a low forward earlier. Wow, nice stand roundhouse.
Oh, okay. I actually kind of like that jump into the fireball.
Dirty throw from Infiltration. Good pressure. Lets him give himself just a little room to breathe. The low forward into the X fireball gives him a comfortable life advantage with this much time on the clock. Will he run down the clock against his good friend? That would be a dirty. That takes a lot of guts.
But he's got to be careful because Laugh does have the uppercut FADC.
Yes.
He's got to land it soon because time is going to run out.
And Infiltration is trying to run down the clock on his friend. Running.
Oh,
no! There it is. That's a good trade.
Did he get it?
I don't know. It's very. Yes.
And he's going to have a life lead. And he's
Will he run down the clock? Oh, jump the.
Oh yeah, not going to do it. Laugh takes game one over Infiltration.
Match point. Well, I'm overselling it a little bit. It's not yet match point. Both the guys going straight to the water. That's probably in the notes. Drink the water.
Make sure you're hydrated, man. Stay hydrated.
This is a bizarre turn of events.
See, the audience doesn't even know how to react to this.
Yeah, it's like, who do I cheer for? This is sad. Is it sad? Do we cry after the... And you can tell, look at the intensity on both of these competitors' faces. I'm making jokes because I'm having trouble dealing with the emotions that these guys must be going through because these guys are very, very close.
This is breaking my heart watching.
Very, very close. And of course, the narrative is supposed to be, as you were talking about, Infiltration is the great shining star and Laugh is a support system. I was trying to shout out Laugh as a great player in his own right. And now, going up game one, he's on the verge of eliminating not just one of the greatest players in the world, but his training partner and very, very close friend.
Yeah, and current EVO champion. And you know what? Whenever you're champion, you don't lose it. You have to have it ripped from your hands. And that's what Laugh is going to try to do right now.
Laugh again with that last minute Tatsu just to build a little bit of additional meter, saying Infiltration's not giving me any openings. But now is also cornered. Infiltration getting paid there with the knock. Oh, no.
Okay. Laugh got away with that last round.
Yeah.
But Infiltration was a good read on that. You see him jump backwards? He said, you know what, I'm not going to let you get out of the corner.
No, not whatsoever. And completely clean counter. And now Laugh maybe trying, he can't give up this early in the round. Like, you can't just be going for meter at this point. It's far from a lost cause. But again, Infiltration giving him no opportunities whatsoever.
Yeah, you can see Infiltration just kind of chilling right now.
And this is the real strength of Infiltration's play in general. Like, I mean, he plays a great Akuma, but this is a tournament style. So the same way you'll see Christian play Marvel, where he has a smothering style where he just does not give the opponent that many opportunities to strike. That's the real power of Infiltration's Akuma in the course of a long tournament like this. There is no longer, more grueling, just tough mountain to climb than there is at Evolution. And Akuma, by limiting your options and just allowing you to grind yourself down, that's what makes him such a strong character.
At this point, Laugh might as well just try to build some meter.
And I think that's what he's doing. I'd be shocked to see him throw an EX or anything of the kind because there's no way he's going to try and take it back. Yeah, he's just letting it go. And the crowd a little disappointed in that, but they're definitely letting him know that they don't like this. Laugh, at least with the headphones, probably hears none of it.
It's not going to bother him, though. It's not going to bother him.
He's going into round two.
It was kind of a smart play by Laugh. You know, he was just trying to see if he got that. Oh!
Wow, is that good?
Yes,
it was a clean counter on the low roundhouse block, and that is perfect time to land that super. Not only did he get the damage, but he has a chance to build it back up for round three if he wants to go super, or just by the end of this round, he'll have a chance to advance. Obviously, he needs to win the round in order to have a round three at all, but off to a great start now. Clean 50% lead.
Nice fireballs. Nice good fireball pace from Laugh. You see him stay concentrated. That's knowledge. He understands that.
Hard knockdown from Infiltration.
Oh,
gets
here
the
comes
vortex
the stun.
going.
Very close. One
next
more hit.
Oh, good tech.
Wow. The Laugh's still in this. So very much, he's very close to 2 meters. In fact, one uppercut may give him the meter for the FADC.
This is, I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Infiltration, evening it up. Laugh doing some thinking.
Stay hydrated.
Going to the water. That's like the best first advice I could give anybody about a tournament. Like, keep drinking water, especially here in Vegas. It's brutal. It's basically, yeah, you can face a lot of recycled air. This is just a weird match. I don't like this. You can feel the intent. That's what I'm reacting to. You can feel the intensity between these two guys.
And you can feel the discomfort.
Yeah.
You know, in a lot of ways. This
is a unique experience for me. I've not felt anything quite like this before. They're both getting a little frisky with the focus attacks. Free offense for Akuma. Well, I guess it's at the cost of a meter. But he can just generate that at any time. Part of what makes him so strong. He has that approach just ready. Very, very difficult to counter. Oh. Wow! Ryu bouncing off the ground. That looked Street Fighter Cross Tekken style right there.
Try to get under there, not quite.
Laugh standing strong, obviously down a bit in life, but not getting blown up by any infiltration's bait. Nice anti-air fireball.
I love that fireball anti-air. That's a true Watson style.
That's an OG. Yeah, I think of Watson, I think of Choi. Anti-air fireball is some tough stuff.
Now Laugh's really got to try to get in there to get some damage. But you can see Infiltration totally willing to play a very defensive game against Laugh.
Laugh not in too bad of a position here. I don't know if he'll have time to charge full super. But that'll limit the roundhouse option. I don't know if he wanted that towards Fierce.
Yeah.
It may have been a final missed input, but now he's in a situation where he's going to have to start thinking about something. And now, again, even that little bit of extra intent makes you that much easier to read for your opponent. Nice counter. No completion there from Infiltration. Wow, just taking it right to him. Now this is a tough spot. Oh, he does burn some meter, going for it. No super option now. Super might have chipped.
Okay,
that should be the round. No timer scam.
Oh, and then a teleport.
Yeah,
what a smart
super
teleport.
smart. There was no window to punish that in the remaining time on the clock. Smart stuff from Infiltration, who is now at match point. Two great friends, great training partners, forced to battle it out. This is reminding me of like Stephen King's The Stand or something, where like the two brothers are like forcefully, like one is going to die, and it's just awful. Infiltration off to a huge lead. And this doesn't play to Laugh's strengths. Laugh not as explosive a player as Infiltration. Of course, Ryu has not as many clear options to sort of blow it up.
Dude, I seriously feel like I'm watching the end of a very sad movie right now.
Yeah, it's just... Usually, even if I have players, of course, I'm sympathetic to... Oh.
Okay. Oh,
go
great
for
read.
It. Great read on the... Good block from Infiltration there. Laugh got a little bit going there, now willing to surrender just to build up that super for the final. Oh, that's a punish!
Oh, here we go!
Clean punish, here we go. Front back, goes straight for the throw. Teleport, no option select queued up from Laugh. He's still in this.
Oh!
Empty focus, no dash catch. Oh, big read there from Laugh. Could that be enough to cost him? Answering with a fireball, 2 tough fireballs right in the face.
Wow, focusing through there, risky stuff.
But the life lead at this time, with the time on the clock, is significant. Wow, no, too many jumps.
Too many jumps. He's going for the frame traps. Oh, and then Infiltration gets the throw.
Infiltration, no handshake. Laugh knocking off the headset. Clearly. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Wow, no handshake for the two players.
No, and I gotta say, Laugh stood up immediately, turned immediately away from Infiltration, knocked off his headphones. A lot of emotions. Infiltration just moving away.
Whew. Okay, well, let me go to some comments from the folks on Twitter. On the Twitter.
I think the camera caught me with my mouth gap.
Yeah. Yeah. So One Frame Link on Twitter has actually tallied up the number of players from foreign countries here, and he has 83 players from Japan out here.
83.
83 players from Japan. 20 players.
83
from Brazil.
is like a whole tournament back in the day.
Yeah. 78 players from Mexico, 18 players from the United Kingdom, 8 from Singapore, 8 from China. I mean, these numbers are staggering.
We love you guys.
8 from Australia, 170 from Canada.
Nobody gets choked up over the reading of a list of numbers. But that's
really cool.
This is like the best arcade in the world. It's like the arcade I always wished I could go to when I was a kid, you know? Like all the best guys are going to be, I'm going to go on Friday night. Maybe all the best guys will be there. And then everyone shows up and, there's like 83 Japanese dudes. And there's like 100 Canadians. And it's just, oh, man, and that's amazing.
I've also got a lot of people saying that actually Pierrog was not trending as number 2. It might have been tailored trends. Doesn't matter.
No one knows how to read Twitter trends anymore. Everyone's just like, guess what's trending?
Worst idea ever was to make the tailored trend.
I know. It's just confusing. Nobody knows what's going on anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So,
including least of all me. It was it's a sour note to end on, but really just some incredible matches. Of course, Infiltration. The reigning champion, now in the losers bracket. Dago, one of the perennial champions and favorites, also in the losers bracket.
And also, One Frame Link does say that there are 12 players from China, it's from Chile, 4 players from Bolivia. He says that there are 48 countries altogether. And if I wanted to name all 48 countries, all the countries that these players have come from, I should probably just get Yaka Warner to sing a song, right? So, I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. So
we are the world. We are the children. I've been lucky enough to have a chance to meet a lot of incredible players from different countries, not just in the course of my career, but just here at Evolution 2013. People are very gracious, come up to say hi and chat and just talk about the communities in their own countries, and it's fantastic. And just seeing them so proud to represent the traditions that they have in their countries here on the world stage is it's something, frankly, back in the day when we were starting all of this, that I never could have dreamed of.
Yeah, and I do believe, for those people at home are wondering, I'm pretty sure we're getting down to top 8 for Street Fighter 4. I don't know exactly how many people are left in there. I want to name the people who are in winner's bracket as well, but the only person that comes to my mind, obviously, is Pierrog. Definitely in winner's bracket still. I wish I had a list somewhere here that I can show you, that I could read this off, because there's definitely a lot of craziness going on. Dude, this is just crazy, and the top 8 is going to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I feel like a slight fear in my heart. It's like, where do we go from here? Not to quote GNR, but where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Well, yeah.
And I mean, it's just like, I just don't want this to end. I wish we could have matches like this going on forever right now.
I need it to end because I got I got about 20 hours of sleep for the week. I'm not in my best shape, and the ticker is.
The hardest
this intensity can get a little bit. I take these things very emotionally sometimes.
I don't know if I'm like all hype right now because this is going crazy, or if it's because I'm hopped up on 5-hour energies right now. I'm pretty sure it's the previous one though.
Yeah, so. It was a difficult ending to watch those two great friends and training partners and excellent players in their own right have to eliminate each other. That's not quite Sophie's choice, but
I mean, I still see him off to the side. Laugh was just sitting there. He is motionless. He looks very upset. And you know what? I think he really wanted probably both of them to get the top 8, but they had to run into each other.
And in losers bracket, so it's an elimination match, of course, but and that's especially painful.
You can't say anything because, let's face it, if Infiltration didn't lose to Pierrog, wouldn't have been a problem. If you don't want to run into each other, stay winning.
Pierrog, shout-outs to EG boys. I believe Justin is also in the winner's bracket.
Oh, no, he's in losers.
He's in losers.
He lost to Tokido.
Already wrong?
Yeah, he lost to Tokido.
Pierrog.
Yeah, in winners.
At least in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, whoa. Got some volume fluctuations in our headset here. But it looks like they're not setting anyone up. We might be down to the top 8 right now.
Well, given the exodus of the players from the ballroom, that would be my understanding.
Yeah, and again, if somebody has the information, I hope somebody can let me know who they are.
I think they're having some technical difficulties speaking with us through the headsets.
Yeah, we don't hear them at all right now. Oh, here we go. So somebody did tweet me this. Okay, so Evo top 8 right now. We do have the top 8 decided here.
Tokido, of course.
In winner's bracket, we have PR Rog versus Tokido.
Who knocked out Daigo.
Yeah, and then the other side is Xian versus Sakonoko.
Sakonoko.
And in loser's bracket, we have Daigo versus Infiltration. Sunday, you know.
You get the match everybody wanted.
And then the other side.
And loser's bracket too.
Is Gamer B versus Haitani. So let's count this here. We've got U.S., Japan, Singapore, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Japan. So 4 Japan.
It's incredible. They came in the largest numbers ever and played some incredible Street Fighter.
And PR Rog. Okay, so Daigo has now, this is his record. This could be a record, but this is his 5th top 8 since Street Fighter 4 has been released. This guy has been in top 8 all 5 years of Street Fighter 4's existence now. And
that's incredible.
And PR Rog, 2 years in a row. Gamer B, 2 years in a row. Dude, ridiculous stuff from those guys.
Consistency. And again, this achievement, not to be undersold, they're climbing a mountain. They're not beating a hand-picked group of other elite players. They're beating everybody and anybody who came up here to take a shot against the very best in the world. I don't even know what to say. We are going to be approaching top 8. James, I'll see you then, sir.
Yes, definitely. And of course, you know, we're going to be starting bright and early tomorrow morning. It's going to be Marvel for most of the day on Stream 1. We've got more hype coming. We've got so much more hype
I don't
coming.
know. Yeah. I'm going to have to go take a cold shower.
Oh, man. All right. I don't know how much more we can take of this, but okay, yeah. So we have PR Rog and Infiltration are definitely trending worldwide. Someone has sent me a picture of that. So, okay.
Or not. But, yeah. But probably.
Okay. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in all around the world. And 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow morning, we'll begin again. Evolution Day 2.
Evolution 2013. Be there or be square.
Alright, what's up, guys? This is Spooky. That was Evolution 2013, day number 1. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow bright and early, where we're going to have tons and tons of Marvel pools, quarterfinals, and semis for you. We'll also have some other stuff as well. Remember, evo.shoreyoucan.com, your source for all the info on Evolution this weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone.